Right. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you guys are comfortable and relaxing wherever you're at and ready to talk some boxing, you know. Uh, as you guys can see the title, you see the title for this live stream. And we're going to talk about basically are these two fighters being hyped up a little too much by, people who admire them and have high hopes for them, and we could talk about that and a bunch of other stuff as well. But definitely I want to touch on that. So let me say what's up to the chat. We got Jed Kyle says salute to you, bro. Rat Packs Trucking Company, salute to you. Get the fuck out of here. A fake recognized the Matrix. I want to get him out of here. Get lost. Olaf Larson, salute, brother. El Jefe, man, you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, bruh? Yeah, I definitely believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. We got the illest yo, Brandon Blanco, Daimut, salute to you. Guerrero de la Info, the greatest, and Slugger Sam. What's going on, Slugger Sam? All right, so Boots Ennis, when you put him in there with a guy, he's totally has all the attributes in boxing over an opponent. He blows them out. And so I would say, at the very least, he's better than that scrub level status, right? And he beat Delorme. He beat Delorme. He knocked him out in one round. And there was a lot of discussions that this guy might be, the next one, that he's got the PBC, running scared. He's even got people in his own management scared. He's got Spence afraid of him. He's got Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, who's basically retired, right? He hasn't had a fight since he lost to Manny Pacquiao. But all these guys are afraid of him. I would believe maybe Keith Thurman is. And he looked flashy. He looked extremely well against a guy who, what was he at his best in Delorme? A contender? Lower level contender, maybe? All right, let's just say contender status. He was in that realm. And he's definitely now looks like he's on the back end of his career. A guy who going into this fight had 2 losing streaks. And give Boots credit that he made quick work of him. And again, maybe that's a sign that he's just ready for that elite level. But he's had 28 fights. He's 28-0, 26 knockouts. And you can't really name an opponent, that'll make you say, at least for me, that'll make me say, that's a great win. Or that's a really interesting, not necessarily a great win, because great wins is when you start winning belts and you start fighting top level contenders or guys who used to be champions, and you can get a win or a big statement win. But so far uh, that hasn't happened for him. And he's had 20, like I said, 28 fights. He's knocked out everyone except one or two. I forget. Right, either like one guy or two guys. Everybody else he's knocked out. He starched them. And so, maybe it's time for them to move him in the move him in that direction of an elite fighter, if that's what he is. And with Virgil Ortiz, I still consider both of these guys hype jobs, not in a bad way. It depends, right? But not in the way a lot of people would use them. Like if your expectations of them are that they're going to be great champions, I would say they're still in the early stages and they haven't proved that just yet. But I definitely like Ortiz, who's had much lesser fights than Boots Ennis, who's had, like I said, 28, and I believe Virgil Ortiz has had under 20 fights. So in less fights, right, he's got to win over Kavaluskas, a guy who was a top contender. At least at one point was able to fight for the belt against Terrence Crawford, a guy with a pretty good amateur career. And we saw what Virgil Ortiz did with him. And he had some moments where, or at least in that second round, it looked like it got scary for him. But he was able to dust that off and knock him out, stop him. So at least there's that. There's the eye test. Boots he looks very flashy. I hear a lot of comparisons to Roy Jones. I would be very careful with that. All right, because Roy Jones, around this time, I think he already had wins over Bernard Hopkins, Thomas Tate, James Toney, guys who have proven themselves at that point of their career. Uh, Ennis has beaten Thomas Delorme, Sergey Lipyanets, guys that fought at 140. Delorme back and forth from 140 to 147. Lipyanets, someone who was a career 140 pounder. And you really look at the level of opponents that they beat. And you could say the same thing with Kavaluskas for Virgil Ortiz. And you could say the same thing. Who has he beaten? And I'm okay with that. But, the comparisons to Roy Jones that everybody's ducking him, in the PBC side, and I'm talking about Boots, I think is a bit of an over exaggeration. Why would they duck him for? Is it because they have bigger money fights down the line? They're not ordered to fight each other. They're all managed by the same, they all have the same advisor. So these fights would be easy to make. I hear some people saying he would kill Danny Garcia. Like, don't even bother to make that fight happen. He beats him. And with Virgil Ortiz, there are some fans that I see they're a little too gassed on Ortiz, but not as bad as the Ennis fans. And yeah, sometimes he gets harsh criticism. Yeah. Sometimes when you hear people over exaggerate, you get a little bit upset and you'll say something like he's a hype job or he's fighting bums. Some of it is true. Some of it is true. Thomas Delorme looked like, I don't know what he looked like. He just stood right in front of him. And that was the game plan, I guess. Bang it out with him. a guy much bigger than you, or bigger than you, right? Maybe not much bigger, but definitely bigger than you, faster, younger, and he got him out of there in the first round. So anyway, that is my take on Ortiz and Boots Ennis. I think Boots is the eye test. I think he's better. I think there's a reason why he's being moved a little bit better. Not saying way better, but in 18 fights and 10 less fights than Boots. I think there's a reason why he's already fought someone like Kavaluskas. And you can argue, you can try to say that Thomas Delorme and Sergey Lipinets are at least Kavaluskas status. I would disagree, but you can say that if you want. All right, so I'm gonna drop a link in the chat if anybody wants to jump on and expand on this conversation. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think who do you think is the better prospect so far? Do you think it's Jaron Ennis, or or Virgil Ortiz, or you're not sure on both guys, right? Do you still, the verdict is still out on both fighters, which is probably the best way to look at it anyway. How many times we've seen guys with promising, or there was a lot of hope, a lot of hype behind them, and they were promising stars, and nothing came out of it. Nothing comes out of it. I've heard some fans for Ennis basically said that Al Heyman doesn't, or the fighters that are on the PBC don't want to fight him, and Al Heyman is protecting these fighters. I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't think so. I don't think that. But anything's possible. I'm not an insider. Like, I work for them and know what's going on there. What's up, Brandon?
How's it going? Recognize.
Going good, man.
Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm I am I don't like to get involved with the whole like who is more talented, Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, because I mean both of them are talented. Both of them are good fighters in their
Right.
own right, but I'm not gonna be a fanboy of Virgil Ortiz at all. I'm just looking at it from an objective perspective, not from a subjective. But I think Virgil Ortiz he's proven at welterweight, because when you compare Virgil Ortiz's opponents compared to best wins compared to Ennis best wins, I mean, you could argue that Kavalauskas he's a legit 140 pounder, because he beat Avanesian. He gave Crawford some problems. Compared to Ennis' best wins, such as Lipinets, who is a natural 140 pounder to begin with, and who never challenged anyone at 4-7 to begin with, and also Delorme, he's a natural 140 pounder, and he lost to guys like two guys that he should have not lost, such as Jamal James or um, or Jamal James or Stanionis. Like I mean, don't no disrespect to Stanionis, but I don't rate Stanionis in all honesty. I think he'll be like a fringe contender in some way, but I think proven wise, I think Virgil is more proven, and also Samuel Vargas too. Samuel Vargas, um, he also has great chin, and Virgil Ortiz, Samuel Vargas gave Virgil work some problems, and Virgil proves to do it. But you could argue that Maurice Hooker, I mean, is a natural 140 pounder, but I think compared to Maurice Hooker, to Delorme and Lipinets, I believe that I would favor Hooker to beat both Delorme or Lipinets. That's just my objective thoughts.
Respect it. Respect it. What's up, Jimmy Mac?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
We can
Yep.
hear. Is that El Jefe?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Well, you come with different names, bro. What's going on, Hefe?
I know this because sometimes I just come in with random accounts that I have.
How many accounts do you have, Jimmy? El Jefe.
But right now, I deleted like 20 of them. But right now, I have
Damn.
like 10 accounts, bro.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, 10 Gmails. They come in handy, bro. You never know when you're gonna need them. But
So with
regarding
Boots,
the what, bro?
what do you think about Boots Ennis? This fight on Saturday.
I think Boots Ennis is a good fighter, man. The thing with Boots Ennis, bro, it's like there's two levels of it, bro, of the fans. There's the dudes that hate his guts, that think he's a hype job, a bomb, that depends on just athleticism or whatever. And then there's the other ones, the extreme fans that think he's the next coming of Roy Jones and that he's unbeatable and beats Spence. I look at this like in the middle, bro. Like I think he's good, but it's not as good as people make it out to seem, bro. Is he a top five welterweight? No. Is he a top 10 welterweight? Most likely, bro. But I don't think he's ready for Spence. I don't think he's ready for Terrence Crawford. Is he
Yeah, I
better
agree.
than Virgil? I'm gonna disagree with that. I think Virgil is a bit of a better quote
Proven.
unquote boxer, but he's more athletic. He has more speed, but at the same time, Virgil's technically better. And he, the thing with Virgil, he throws straight punches. He doesn't loop his punches like a Duran. And so stylistically, bro, I think it's a great fight if they do fight each other. You know of what fight it would remind me of, bro? The most if these two dudes faced off, it would remind me of Barrera versus Prince Nassim Hamed, where the technical boxer faces the athletic
Flashy.
puncher. But does that mean Virgil's gonna win? Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. The verdict is still out when it comes to them.
Up for debate.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. I mean, Duran, he is talented, but I I people are like making him out like as the next forthcoming of Sugar Ray Leonard. Like people are comparing him to him, but I would hold your horses on that comparisons because we need to wait and see how Duran Ennis develops. You know, like in the next 2 years or so. Like, is he put with the right opponents at the right time? Like, for example, Danny
Well, he's had a
Garcia.
lot of fights, man. The one thing
Yeah.
he's had 28 fights. That's like on par with guys like Spence, close to even like Crawford. So that's my concern, right? Because I'll hear some people who like him say, no, you don't understand what's going on. They can't get him fights. The PBC cannot get him fights, and Thurman, Porter, and Danny Garcia already said they don't want to fight him. And I'm like, I don't think it works that way with Al Heyman. I think if Al Heyman wanted them to fight, they're fighting.
Exactly. And I'd say Virgil Ortiz is in a much worse situation because how how are you gonna find the right opponents for or like I think Virgil Ortiz is in a worse situation than Duran because he's with Golden Boy and like his opponent selections are limited at I mean it's just for me I would like to see him fight like against a southpaw like like a Ray Robinson or like Yelanusinov, who I think he's a free agent. Those would be good fights in the meantime until he gets ready for Crawford. And I think if he, we need to wait and see on Virgil Ortiz how he does against southpaws because we don't know how he does against southpaws. I mean,
Yeah. What's up, L Dub?
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good?
What's going on, bro?
Talking
no more
about
Karl
Virgil
Marx.
Ortiz, Duran Ennis. Nah, I'm not about Karl Marx. I'm more into Giovanni Gentile. But when it comes to when it comes to Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Ennis, I think both of them are going to have great careers, to be honest. Who's better? Who will go pound for pound? The jury's out until both of them get a world title. I think both of them will be world champions. Once they do that, that's when I can judge them pound for pound. But from what I've seen of Boots, from what I've seen of Virgil, both will be world champions one day.
Yeah, bro. It's they're both unproven, man. Like this dude right here, he said Virgil Ortiz is being Hooker and Kavalasquez. Those were two great wins, bro. Like those two wins shit on anything.
Well, I want to say
Jerron Ennis
great
has
ones, but
beat
they
him.
were. I know what you mean.
Well,
Yeah,
they were good wins for where
Ron
he's
Ennis'
at in
two
his
best
career.
wins.
they're part of his development, bro.
And you can even argue that Kavalauskas win it matters because this is the same Kavalauskas who beat. I'm trying not to make triangle theory because that's not the point. But the point I'm trying to make is comparing Kavalauskas, to Boots Ennis' best win. I mean, Kavalauskas, he's a proven
Not only
147
that, bro.
pounder.
Like really think about it. Let's compare their opponents, bro. Their last opponents.
Yeah.
Kavalasquez was coming off a win, and even before that win, bro, he was coming off a great fight with a supposed pound for pound fighter and Terrence Crawford, which many people thought he was giving him a good fight. So when Virgil fought him, bro, it wasn't like he was fighting a bum. He was fighting a solid fucking contender, bro, at welterweight. Now compared to Delorme, bro, Delorme was coming off fucking
Was
two
washed up.
back-to-back losses, bro. Not
Yeah,
only
he
that, bro,
was
like
washed up already. Yeah.
Delorme's washed up, bro. He's the dude. He's not even the top 10 fucking welterweight, bro. I don't even think he's a welterweight. He's like a 140 pounder.
And you can even argue that Maurice Hooker, even he beats Delorme too. Like, I mean, it's just, and also Kavalauskas beat Avanesian, who Avanesian beat Josh Kelly. I mean,
Yep.
and Avanesian, he's a good opponent. I mean, people compare him. People say that Avanesian is a bum. I think he's a contender, kind of like
See,
Kavalauskas.
that's
And
I look at that Kavalauskas win for Ortiz, and I don't just look at the way that he beat him, right? Like just the number. Oh, he beat him. It's the way he beat him in that fight, man. And like you said, look, in Kavalauskas' best day or days, right? He's a top contender, right? He loses to like the A level, B level champion, B plus level champion. Like that's who I see Kavalauskas losing to. He's like a B minus, maybe even a C plus, in my opinion.
Hey, but to say that, recognize like
Hold on, let me get in here real quick because to me the win that impressed me was Jerron Ennis's win over Abreu. Abreu had never been stopped before, and he had fought Kavalauskas. He
you
fought
fucking serious,
Bisputin.
bro.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna explain why the win impressed me. So big punches because I think we can all agree Mean Machine can punch, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't drop Abreu, and Ennis, he managed to roll the shot off, come with an uppercut, and knock him clean out. So that impressed me.
You
And
do
hold on,
know,
hold on, hold on,
you
real quick.
do, no,
And
no,
when
you,
people
hold
say
on, bro.
Abreu was
Let me say
shot,
this real quick.
he
Hold on,
actually
bro.
last weekend scored a big upset over an amateur standout.
Okay, fuck all that. But you do know that Abreu was coming off. He was coming off a long ass layoff, and bro, like he was coming off fucking 2 week preparation, bro. He didn't even have 2 weeks to prepare for the Ennis fight. Because I don't know if you remember, Ennis was supposed to fight some other dude, but then that dude got injured, and they ended up calling this fucking Abreu dude, whatever the fuck his name is. So it's
Yeah.
not
also,
You see what
like
I'm saying?
isn't
You
Abreu
see,
a 140 pounder to begin with? And he wasn't even good at 140 pound to begin with,
No,
Abreu.
hold on. I just checked. Abreu, he was coming off a knockout victory over Thomas Mendez. Sorry, Israel Valerio. He's coming off a knockout victory against an undefeated 15-0 fighter. So, I mean, and that was within a year of him fighting. So I'm gonna give him his credit there. And listen, I don't have any problems with you, Thunderdome. To be honest, I think you need to get some help, dude. That's what I've been saying. I think you need to get some help.
I don't even think that's
And
the real one, bro.
yeah, that's a fake one, but if it is the real one, take care of yourself, man.
All right. I don't know who these look. There's this guy right here. I don't know who the fuck that is.
You know who? We know who it is, man. We
Yeah,
know
we
who it
know
is
who it
trying to
is.
start drama.
Iggy Boy.
No.
Yeah.
It's another little
Yeah,
boy.
it's a dude I have right here as my Abby.
Nothing yet, man. I'll talk to you I'll talk to you about that, Olaf, soon enough. Uh, anyway, so real quick, yeah. So whoever, you gotta mute that, man. I can hear some background noise. Yo, what the fuck is that on the background?
My bad, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
hear some. No, I don't know who it is. Just kind of mute that because I could hear that shit. But anyway, yeah. So look, there's always some circumstances of these fights that he has. Boots. I'm going back to Hefe's point about the whole. So he fought Abreu, right? Abreu, whatever, however you pronounce his name. So he was a fill-in, right? He was supposed to fight someone else, and then so what? What was this? What was the situation with that, Hefe? How much time did he have to prepare for that fight?
2 weeks. I'm trying to find the article, bro, where they call this dude, where they called him up for as a labor placement. But I think it was like 2 weeks, bro, maybe even a week, some shit like that. But let me try to find the article, bro, so I can post it. That's what I'm saying. Like this dude Ennis, bro. If this dude was so good, like people make it out to seem, bro, don't you think he would have been signed by a major promoter since the start? He would have been signed by a top rank. He would have been signed by Al Heyman, bro, himself. Like this dude's not even signed by none of them, bro. He was signed by a small ass promoter in fucking Philly, and then by some fucking weird ass manager, bro. Like, come on, man. Like this dude's good, bro, but let's not overrate him, bro. He's not Roy Jones. He's not coming off the Olympics, bro, with the gold medal, bro. He's a decent fighter. That's it. Let's not overrate him.
Fair point. Fair point. I mean, yeah, for me, I'm
All
not an
right, all
Ennis
right.
hater.
This guy's gonna get blocked right here because it ain't you, bro. So I'm gonna put you on timeout. I don't like blocking people just yet. I'm gonna put you on
Dude,
timeout.
Anthony doesn't act like a female, dude. That's a
Yeah,
female
that's what I'm saying.
tactic right
I
there.
just
Yeah, I
just
think that's a
text him.
big one.
Yeah, I just text him and he's like, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Look, I'll say this about
What's up,
Ennis,
Jed?
right? Oh yeah, what's good, Jed?
What's up, brothers? What's up, lads? Yeah, at the beach.
Australia looks nice.
Before I go to the
Nice,
gym.
man.
Is that summertime in Australia?
Nah, a couple months away, lad.
Months away. Okay.
But
Actually,
look,
next month, sorry.
what I'll say about Ennis is I think he's got a high ceiling, but I'm still gonna say it, man. Delorme caught him twice before he knocked him out. Okay, he caught him twice clean. What I want to see is Ennis fight Danny Garcia because I know Danny Garcia can time him, and I know Danny Garcia can punch.
Yes.
And
Yes,
also, if you sell that in Philly, that'd be a mess.
It's a Philly matchup, right? And
It's a Philly
look,
matchup, exactly.
I think Danny Garcia is the kind of guy, he's like a company man. So if let's say Heyman says, hey Danny, I need you to fight this kid, Jerron. You know? Of course he will. He'll just say okay, whatever agreement they have, he'll say, just give me that money. Make sure that I got that money, and I'll fight this kid. And he's probably gonna like let Al Heyman know, I'm not gonna take it easy. I'm gonna fucking fight this kid. I'm gonna really fight this dude. You give me the proper training. None of that 2-3 week shit. Where Ortiz, man, when he fought Kavaluskas, Kavaluskas looked like a beast, bro. He was jacked up.
He even
And you
gave
could tell he was
Virgil
trying to knock him out. He was trying to knock Virgil out, And that's what I want to see from Boots. I want to see somebody go in there and try to knock his ass out. And L-Dog said something about him catching him twice, and I did see that. And Delorme's never been like a huge puncher, you know what I'm saying? But he's got like, I guess, decent pop, but remember he was fighting back, so there's a big difference of like on the attack mode. So it'd be interesting, man. It'd definitely be interesting to see him get hit with a big shot. I look, I like what I see. I don't think he's a Roy Jones type fighter. You could say he's that type, but like Roy is the prototype, right? Compared to him. And I lost my train of thought, but yeah, basically, I want to see him in there with a guy that's trying to knock his head off, like what Gavaluskas was trying to do with Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah, bro. The thing is, bro, like, let's be real about this, bro. The people that are bigging up Ennis the most, bro, are like these LDBC dudes, bro. They're looking for
Oh yeah.
their next like big superstar ever since Water lost, and
Mm-hmm.
Tank is like they can't really put all their chips into Tank, bro, because you
Or
know how
Errol
Tank is,
Spence
man.
too.
He's a piece of shit, bro. Like the dude, he might even go to jail for all we know. So they're looking for this next star, like Shakur. They can't really root for Shakur since he's with Top Rank, the white man, or
Or Crawford too.
yeah,
Yeah.
they can't root for Crawford, bro. Haney's a pillow fisted fucking
He's like a
runner,
black
bro.
Paulie Malignaggi.
He's not gonna survive at the top level. So they're looking for the next. I think the term they use, a marrow
Next best
bomb, bro.
thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're looking for the next one.
Rolly and Tank should have had their pay-per-view from the cell block. Why didn't they do that?
Exactly. Why don't they do it on Epstein Island? Why don't they do it on Epstein Island?
And then you got that situation, right? You got it's true what you guys were saying. Hefe said it like they're basically there's no like really trust there for these other guys, so they're hoping that Boots Ennis and that he becomes the star that they thought these guys were going to be. But again, like I hate to keep bringing it up. 28 fights. He's 24 years old. The matchups are not the greatest matchups. They're
Yeah, but
not.
recognize they don't care about that, bro. They care
Yeah,
about
we know
the
that.
agenda, the imagery, bro, the symbolism.
Exactly.
These people live through these dudes, bro. To them, in their mind, that's them, bro. They got
That's their
the
life.
Bentleys. They got the new Jordans, bro. They got the new, you know what I'm saying, the new Mercedes, bro. That's them in their life, even though they still live in their mama's fucking basement, bro. To them, that's
Yeah, no,
them.
he's right. When they're in the ring, they think they're the one landing the punches. Like when that guy knocks that guy out, they're like, "We won, I won." They think they're in the ring.
Look at this
Exactly.
comment, recognize, because
Exactly.
I've been going back and forth on Twitter, bro, with some of these Ennis fans, and look what these dude wrote to me, bro. Just because I disagreed with him, that Ennis is better than Virgil. He wrote to me, most of you, and this is letter by letter, bro. Most of you are extreme cucks. Why do you think white chicks that are married or in relationships will mess with us while you're away? Just how it is, mate. I don't mind you being racist. When you try to make it seem logical, you make yourself look goofy, bro. All this over boxing, bro. All this
Yeah. I know what
What?
you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean, bro.
What does
These-
this have to do
it's
to
the
boxing?
fantasy.
First of all, to that guy who
He made
responded
it
to you, what
racial,
does
bro.
he-
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's insane. That's stupid, right? I mean, you're only talking about the conversation was who was better, and you said you heard a bunch of people saying Boots Ennis, and you disagreed.
Yo.
What's with the the personal shit? Your girl likes us when you're not around. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck does that have to do with the topic of boxing? You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what I say, bro. Bro, to me,
look,
it's
I don't even
funny,
know if
bro.
that's true or not, but whatever, right?
No, it
I'm
is
gonna
true,
give-
bro. I got it right here. I can post it. Look at
No,
this.
I believe you. I'm saying like
Yeah, I
the
think we
statement
believe
he
you.
made. The statement that he made that your girl likes me when you're not around, whatever the fuck. Even if that was true, we're talking boxing here.
Bro, the dude's probably a fucking 300-pound fucking fat ass.
Exactly, man.
Talking shit,
Oh
bro.
man, I love this beach, man.
I'm seeing a lot of comments feeding Ennis with Berto. I don't think he's gonna get out of much from fighting Berto. I mean, because Berto isn't Berto retired? I mean, or has he fought? That's my question. Does he still fight? And
I mean,
even
why
if
would
he
he
does,
fight them? Why would he be fighting?
exactly, what would he get out of it the most? What would
Yeah.
he get?
Why not? Okay, look, L Dog posted a comment earlier saying that he, in his opinion, he thinks if he fought Butayev next, that's the guy that beat Jamal James on Saturday night, that he thinks that Ennis will beat him. And I could see opportunities there, but why won't they put that fight to happen? And I was arguing with somebody that I like, respect his boxing opinion, and he's a little bit high on Ennis, and he was like, well, why would he want to do that when he's only a couple of fights away from being mandatory for I think the WBC or some shit like that. Well, I'm like, well, why not fight the WBA interim or whatever the fuck he is? Why don't you fight that guy? You skip everybody else, and you can take the WBA route. I mean, you're ranked a little. You're ranked one spot ahead of him. He's ranked 11. Ennis and Butayev at number 12. According to BoxRec. Why not fight that guy? You guys obviously on the PBC, or I don't know what Butayev's situation is exactly, but at least he does business with the PBC, so that's a fight they can make. Why not make it?
Yo, I agree, bro. Butayev is good, man. We saw it against Jamal James, even though they wanted to fuck him over. The ref, the PBC, the whole establishment.
Yeah, I hated that ref.
Oh,
Butayev still beat his fucking ass.
Did Batayev end up stopping him? Because I heard the scorecard.
He did.
Yeah, no,
he did in the
okay.
ninth round.
The referee
I gotta watch the
stepped
full
in,
fight.
man. The referee was like, "Man, you don't want it no more."
Yeah,
And I think Butayev has a winnable chance of beating Ugas. I'm not saying that he beats him just because he paid Jamal James better than Ugas. I'm not saying that, but I think he has a winnable chance at beating Ugas. I think he will. I think he can tire Ugas with his body shots. But I'm not saying he does win, but I think he does have a winnable chance.
Like Butayev fought Alexander Vesputin, right?
Vesputin, but Vesputin,
that was a good. Yeah, I know he tested dirty, but I'm saying the fight was fucking excellent. I mean, these dudes were going at it. It was like pretty high level action. From 1 through, I think they fought 12 rounds, I believe. Yeah, we know what happened. Like Vesputin won the fight. He got the decision, and then he tested positive for something, and so they took that win away from Vesputin. But my point is like these guys, at least to me, at least they fought each other, right? Like these guys that are on the come up. So they gotta fight with each other. So they got that under their belt. I think that the reason why you don't see them taking this risk is because they know what could happen. They know. I'm not saying for sure, but what if that dude, the same pressure burst pipes, right? What's Butayev's style? He just pressures you, and he gets real like rough on the inside. He hits you in your body, the back of your body. He'll grab your head down, punch you up. They don't want to match him up like that. That's what that is. They don't want to match him up with a fight like that, because they're not sure what would happen. Where I could see Ortiz knocking him out, because he fought a similar style of that Kavaluskas.
Butayev, Virgil Ortiz, that's a fucking great fight, man. Because I'm thinking about Butayev, he's not gonna get tired, bro. But the thing I still have in question is his chin. If his chin is solid, bro, he's gonna be a problem for anybody. But if
from what I've seen now, I think Virgil would beat Butayev. I still think Virgil's like a level talent wise above, and they're both warriors. So I think like the better skilled fighter would win that fight. But it'd be fireworks.
You guys think Butayev is better than Stanionis?
The Stanionis?
Yeah, from what I've seen. Yeah, from what I've seen, I do.
Yeah. Yep. I think he's a little bit better.
Because he's gonna face the winner of Stanionis Ugas, bro. Even though Ugas is kind of being a pussy, he doesn't want to fight Stanionis.
Yeah, I heard about that. He's like,
and I was talking to Mark in his stream. He was talking about like how like there's like a communist conspiracy that because the WBA the WBA president is from Venezuela. Ugas was saying that like there's kind of like a communist conspiracy, and like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
He could be right, man. He could be. Look, I'm
I
not
don't
saying,
think so.
maybe.
I mean,
yeah. Look. I think business is business, right? When it comes
Yeah.
down to it, even communists are capitalists, really.
and also, aren't the WBA based in Panama? First of
But they
all, like,
probably
aren't
don't
they?
like each other. I will say this: they probably don't like each other, right?
Yeah, but
So
I'm saying
he's
like
always
the
calling them a communist and shit,
I'm just saying that the WBA are headquartered in Panama, not in Venezuela. So how can you say they are influenced by the communists? It just doesn't
But the
make any
guy
sense.
the president of the WBA or whatever.
It's Venezuela. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm just saying like they're headquartered in Panama. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Who knows what's going on with that? Maybe this dude is just over exaggerating. What's his name? Ugas. Ugas probably feels, yo, I beat Pacquiao. Just give me the fucking Spence fight, right?
He wants to cash out.
Yeah. He's like, give me the fucking Spence.
Why get his ass beat for $500,000 when he could get his ass beat for $5 million?
I agree, man. Yeah, he's probably pissed off, man. That's what it's coming down to. He's upset. Like, I already beat Pacquiao. I already did your boy a favor and stepped in and fought Pacquiao and beat him. Keep my fucking paycheck,
Another fight that I would like to see Avanesian versus that Uzbek guy, Kubratilo Abdukakarov. Abdukakarov, he's a boxer, and Avanesian, he has the power to overwhelm fighters. That would be an exciting fight, but I think it will not happen, honestly.
Abdukakarov is a bomb, bro. I'm just being real. He went life and death with fucking Luis Collazo, bro. When Luis Collazo was like 40.
Yeah, but Styles makes fights, though. That's the thing, though. Styles makes fights. I mean, not every fight you're gonna look good.
He's not good, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like that dude, Abdukakarov, whatever the fuck his name is, bro. He's a solid fucking D-level fighter, but yeah. He's not at that level of Utaya.
We can agree to disagree. But I think
facts, bro. You're giving me like bullshit explanations, bro.
Bullshit explanations. You're the one who is, but whatever. I mean, we can agree to disagree.
Bro.
We can agree to disagree.
Nah, fuck all that, bro. I'm giving you facts.
Nah, no, you're not. You're just saying like with Collazo.
Why are you paying him any mind, bro?
You boxed
I gave you an example.
You didn't give no example, man.
No example.
You struggle with Collazo, bro. Look at the fight on YouTube.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, I mean, I make the argument that Ramirez struggled
but that doesn't mean he can't get better.
We can make that argument.
That doesn't mean he can't be better from that fight, bro.
Exactly.
Collazo's a tough kid, bro. He's a tough dude. He's just a fucking bitch. Like I don't know. He's weird now. Gives up easy. He gives up now. Like he's just fucking cut, bro. I think something happened to him, man. I don't know. But
yeah, he's old, bro.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah.
When you're old, your will is gone, bro. And I've seen that, bro. I've seen that. Like, your will is gone, bro.
He broke this motherfucker's ribs, bro, in the fight, man. Keith Thurman. He damaged him. Remember Keith Thurman said, "Oh."
Bro, didn't he run, bro? Like literally run when he got that hit with that body shot.
Dude, he literally ran. Yes, he was out of here.
That shit was fun.
And then he goes to the corner and says, "I had enough."
Hey, that's who Boots should fight, bro. Keith Thurman. Fuck it, beat him.
But even with Keith Thurman, right? Like he hasn't fought since the Pacquiao fight, since he lost, like over 2 years ago.
What, bro? Like I question myself, bro. Like is Al Heyman paying them that good, bro? Where they don't even have to fight like for 2 or 3 years, bro.
Because he gets them when he gets them fights there, he overpays them. Because remember, he gets a cut from that, right? So that's the reason why he does that. That he pays them the way he does. And then he gets some like little jobs for the fucking PBC, announcer, doing that. They have to have that fucking weird personality to be on TV and shit.
Yeah, I get it.
They have to be like fucking buck dancing coons on fucking TV.
Like that weirdo Sean Porter.
But I like Sean Porter more because he's like he ain't ashamed of anything, man. He's like fuck that.
Yeah, I like Porter. He's just a weirdo. That podcast is painful, bro. Now, anyone listens to that?
Oh, that shit.
No, I can't listen to him.
I can't listen to none of that corporate shit, bro. Like
100%. Fuck that corporate. As he said, that corporate shit.
You know what I gotta see on my stream, bro? Like, gotta be entertained, bro. That's why the YTBC, bro.
With YouTube now, why would you watch stuff like that? Like where it's still like censored and that. Fuck that.
Oh.
Yeah, can't trust the company, man. I mean, like Sean Porter, Bradley, or Sergio Mora. I mean, they're in it for the money. That's all it is to it.
Hey, man, there's a lot of weirdos on the Zone's broadcast. It's a lot of fucking weirdos there, man.
Wait, who's on the Zone?
Who's on the Zone?
That's what he said, right?
Yeah, the Zone, man. There's a lot of weirdos there.
Yeah, there's lots of weirdos. That's why I turn off the.
I don't really watch that shit, bro.
The commentary. I turn off the commentary just to not hear them talk.
Oh,
So
bro,
Fight
now that you
Scout.
see fucking Fight Scout's fucking Avi, bro. Your boy Vargas, bro.
These motherfuckers are burned for life, man.
Is that the guy that was throwing gang signs and that before the fight?
Yeah, that's his brother crying after Zepeda fucking sunned him in less than a round.
Real bad look for Queens, bro.
Wait, time out. They're not from Queens. They're from the Bronx. No, that's exactly where they're from. They're from the Bronx.
I recognize they went from Latin Kings to Latin Queens.
Latin Queens.
No, I don't know if it's true. Did they jump? Is it true? Anybody knows this to be true? Did they jump the Zepeda family after the fight?
Allegedly, they jumped the brother of Zepeda. I don't know if you guys remember, like when the Zepeda he won, bro, like the knockout. And they showed the camera to like the Zepeda team celebrating, and there's like this Puerto Rican like dude right behind his brother just looking at him because he was like fucking celebrating. Well, that was Zepeda's brother, so I guess they waited for him outside the hotel and they allegedly.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch the Josue Vargas versus Zepeda fight, but I saw an interesting, I think an interesting response by Zepeda. I mean that Vargas won. He says that he won at the press conference. But I won where it mattered the most, and
exactly he did.
I love that. I love that response. I mean, he's talking all that trash against Zepeda. Zepeda, he's a proven 140 pounder, and he wasn't humble. So that's what happened.
Oh, that's a great picture, Fight Scout, man.
That was a great moment. Great moment in sports.
Great moment.
Nah, man, get out of here. I will never help those people. Never, ever.
Wait, were you in that?
No, I was. I'm in Florida, bro. I have nothing to do with that shit.
True.
I wouldn't
Sorry,
be.
my bad.
I always
think that you're from. I always think that you live in New York. I always think. I don't know why, but
no. I mean, yeah. I was.
I apologize.
I was living there until recently.
Hey, recognize culturally, bro, because I know there is a difference between Florida Puerto Ricans and New Yorkers, bro. Like culturally, who do you feel more connected to, bro? Florida or New York?
Well, look, because I spend more time in Puerto Rico. Between Puerto Rico and New York City. So you see all the people, all like Zayas and guys like that are coming from Florida. Yeah. Their dads were from New York. So they're like from my era. So I kind of, if you had to say right now, it would be Florida, right? Where these kids, they're just like little weirdo half breeds. Just I don't fuck with them. I don't even.
That's what young guy was telling me, bro.
Also, El Jefe.
He was telling. Hold on, bro. He was saying that New York Puerto Ricans, bro, like they're giving Puerto Ricans a real bad look, bro. Just overall, bro.
Well, newest, you see, look,
the younger generation, of course.
But if you look, Jefe, that you see the scouting for these let's say young Puerto Rican fighters, they're taking the old method, but they don't realize that breed is not there no more. So they still going to the Northeast, especially like New York. There's some Puerto Rican fighters
Philadelphia,
there.
Boston.
Right. But that the better, first of all, like just Latino boxers, period, right? If you go to the Northeast, especially like New York City, they don't live that life no more. The gyms are not there like they used to be. These kids are soft. They jump people. They don't,
It's similar. It's similar to like the Mexican Americans, who live in
you
Los
see the
Angeles.
Mexican Americans, they always have that fighting, like that one-on-one.
I'm just saying, like culturally, they are different
let's
from
do it
guys from
But
Mexico.
Hefe, were you talking about boxing or were you just talking about in general? I think Hefe might have been talking about in general.
When you speak about boxing, bro, you speak about the cultural aspect too. Because, bro, even like I agree with Brandon, bro. Look at Gabe Flores. Gabe Flores, bro, he does not fight like a Mexican. He does not act like a Mexican. So he does not have the heart of a Mexican, in my opinion. That's why he got his ass beat, bro. Because that style he fights in, bro, that style doesn't work for Hispanic fighters, bro. You get your ass beat when you fight like that.
Yeah, but couldn't you say that about Cepeda too? He doesn't fight like a brawler or anything. He's like a classical boxer.
Cepeda doesn't fight. Bro, Cepeda's not a runner, bro. Cepeda's the technical fighter. He picks you apart.
Yeah.
He's not holding and running and grabbing like American fighters, I would say. If anything, he fights more like a fucking Eastern European fighter. He's picking you apart.
Well, it's just more of the traditional boxing, what it was really made for, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And compared like to these like Josue Vargas, Gabe Flores, I don't know what other fucking young Hispanic fighter that admired Floyd Mayweather and wants to fight like him. That shit's not gonna work for them, bro.
You see, like, okay, I'll give you an example. You look at Zayas, right? Look at Zayas. Look at no homo shit, but just look at their health, right? How they look. Who looks healthier? Who looks like they're living a healthier lifestyle? Zayas or the dude that just got knocked out by Cepeda? If you just right, of course.
Zayas.
Yeah.
Even how he acts, bro. It's different.
Yeah. You can see that he's in the sun a lot. He's eating good food. He's like training boxing all the time. I'm not saying like he's a saint. I don't know what the fuck the kid does, but you don't hear him talking about, oh, you in New York, you better watch your back, like gang stupid shit like that. You see, he's doing that because he's hanging out with his buddies and going out for drinks, and he feels a little tough around them, and he thinks that's gonna win him the fight, instead of actually fighting the guy.
And also I also have the same critique towards Danny Garcia, because Danny Garcia, he might claim to be Puerto Rican, but he doesn't fight like a Puerto Rican. Like, he's from Philly. He's from Philly, and it's similar to all the Mexican American fighters who don't fight like a Mexican.
Danny, what happened with Danny? Danny got lazy as a pro. Because I didn't see him fight as an amateur, but like when I met him in Philadelphia, he was a kid. He was like 18, some shit like that. And the dudes that I was around in Philly, that kid's a little beast. But then again, they could have meant like compared to Philadelphia. You get what I'm saying? Not internationally or not domestically around the country. They probably meant like for a Philly kid in Philly, he's a beast, Or the region area, the Northeast.
Yeah.
He was probably a beast.
He did get all the belts though at 140, except for one of them, right? I think so.
I think he had,
or maybe just two, right? He beat Amir Khan.
He beat Amir Khan.
He beat a shot Eric Morales, an old version of Eric Morales, and
you don't have to get much credit for that. But
I don't give him that.
No, but that Eric Morales, he beat Pablo Cesar Cano.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's true. He did. That is true. But that's just because Morales. Yeah, so he was still a good fighter, but he wasn't the Morales that he once was.
No.
He was
but
exactly.
he was still
a
good
win.
enough to beat like a level,
Yeah.
guys like Cano.
Because he's a special
And
fighter, so
also,
even when he's past,
he got
still beat
schooled
guys.
by and also Danny Garcia got schooled by Mauricio Herrera in Puerto Rico, by the way. So yeah,
Well, he's
That
not
was a
from
bad
Puerto Rico.
decision.
yeah, he got
But he had that. But he had that
schooled
on
by
coming
Herrera.
home. Remember they did that
That
song?
was so
I'm coming.
gay, man.
You know what I'm talking about? I recognize. You remember that?
First of all, he's not from there. Okay, he's not. Maybe his dad was a long fucking time ago, but Danny Garcia. No, he was either born in New York, moved to Philly, or born and raised in Philly his whole life.
Yeah,
He's
man,
not
I remember.
Puerto
I remember the press conference. He was struggling to speak Spanish, and he got like the words out, and then he like raised his arm in the air, like, "Yes, I did it. I spoke Spanish."
I don't knock him. It's the way he was raised, right? But like, don't try to make him like he's he's a prodigy of Puerto Rico. Get the fuck
Exactly.
He wasn't born there, bro.
And also, I mean, but Danny Garcia's win over Matisse, that was a good win because Matisse was coming off. I think
that
he
was a good win.
knocking guys out. I think he knocked out. He knocked Peterson cold in 2 rounds. So yeah, I give him credit for that win too.
No, that was a good win.
No, definitely. Look, he was good at 140, but at 147, when he fought the top guys, look, like he didn't get blown out, but he lost, right? He lost his big fights. He lost to Keith Thurman. I thought my opinion, I thought he beat. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that, but look, in my opinion, if I have to be honest, first watching that fight, I thought he beat Keith Thurman. Watch it again, maybe it's different, right? But I thought he beat him, but he lost that fight. They gave him an L, and he lost to Porter, and he also lost to Spence. But I love how these Jerron Ennis is like, yo, he will kill Danny Garcia. I'm like,
hold your horses.
I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't see.
That's the wrong style matchup for Jerron because
I think that's a bad style matchup.
Danny will shoot when he punches back, bro. So if Danny could catch his ass slipping, bro, knock us the fuck him out.
I just hope Danny doesn't fight like a weirdo. If he fought, you know what I mean? He comes in just not throwing punches, half asleep. But if Danny comes looking to win, that's a big test for Boots, bro. That's a big test for him. If Danny comes in like wanting to win that fight,
make that shit in Philly, bro.
I say my only issue. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I said make that shit in Philly.
Yeah, they should fight, bro. Philly, that fight makes sense. Domestic fight, that should happen.
Make that in Philly.
They're not going to even entertain that one, man. Jerron Ennis will lose that one right now.
Unfortunately, you're probably right. All these fights we're talking about are not going to happen.
I think what Fight Scout said is very funny because that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this dude maybe he gets caught by that fucking lead left. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He don't react the same anymore after that.
Then
he had Errol Spence dancing from the right hand too, right? He hit him with the right hand a few times, and Errol Spence was dancing to the other side of the ring.
That's true, man. Very true.
And Spence.
I was just gonna say my only issue when it came to Danny Garcia was like his opponents, like for example, Rod Salka. I mean, like who the hell is Rod Salka? First of all, like I mean,
that was the entire PBC roster, though.
Yeah, but regardless, that was a shit fight. In all honesty, that was a shitty ass fight.
No, it was. It was obviously too easy for. I mean, he almost literally killed Rod Salka with that fucking punch, right? But my point is that Danny is still. Look, you can argue with people, and maybe I'm not saying that they're not right, but it's like, dude, they are on the same fucking side of the street. It's an easy fight to make. Both dudes are from Philadelphia. Philadelphia's not doing well these days, but like maybe the arenas, one of those arenas, you can hold the fight there. Have extra security so nobody gets shot and killed in your fucking in the parking lot of one of these arenas, and you'll be fine. You'll make a lot of money.
Get the metal detectors out.
Yeah, get the metal detectors out, and be like, hey, look, man, at least for this night, we're not going to have no fucking body getting shot and killed,
You would have to think that Showtime is trying to control who they want these dudes to fight also. Right? Because it looks like they're putting a lot of push into Ennis.
Yes.
And if they actually have a boxing mind in that company, like they're not going to put him against Garcia or Thurman or any of these dudes that
Wait,
he
what do
literally should be fighting.
bro, you guys are making it seem like I think Ennis beats him. It would be a tough fight, yes, but Ennis is not no bomb, bro. And Danny Garcia is kind of past it, so I think it's a perfect matchup to make, bro. Perfect.
Well,
that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so let's make it happen. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure Jerron Ennis wants it.
And that's what I was saying, Hefe. If Danny shows up to win, like that's what I'm saying. But if Danny really shows up, committed, put the work in, and really wants to win that fight, I think it's a good test for
Ennis. The thing is, bro, Danny's only gonna show up if they pay him fucking like $5 or $6 million, bro. Especially against Jerron Ennis. So I don't think Showtime's gonna pay that shit.
He wants his going rate, whatever that is, whatever the rate they've been paying him.
Bro, you didn't hear Angel Garcia in the interview where they said they make $4 to $5 million per fight. So that's what they make. That's their medium.
No, that's what I'm saying. If let's say, for instance, like you just said, they say, he's gonna probably say, "Look, Al, you know our deal, right? Yeah, I'll fight that kid for our deal. Not, there no pay cuts or anything like that. You're gonna have to give me the same deal."
But does it make sense though?
Of course it don't. But when the guy created the situation, who's really
you can't blame Ennis though. You gotta blame Danny.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say that. I think that Al Heyman can make it happen. Either way, he'll make it happen.
But this is what's wrong with boxing. All these fighters are just too comfortable. Like they've earned all this. Like Danny should want this fight. Like there's a young guy in his own city. He should be like, I want to teach this guy a lesson and show that I'm the best fighter in my territory. That should be the mentality. Same way.
Yeah, but it has to do with the. You guys watched that clip on ESPN where they were talking about how to build a fighter up?
Yeah.
They literally said that on TV, man.
That was weird, bro. It's like, go ahead, explain to the panel in case they didn't hear that what was said by Bradley.
Right. So Tim Bradley's asking Bob Arum how much does it cost to build a fighter from the ground up to becoming basically a contender, right?
Yeah.
Bob Arum says it used to cost $250,000 to $500,000. Nowadays, it costs closer to $1 million to build a fighter to like pretty much contention. So if you're the promoter, you're not gonna lose $1 million in a whole bunch of years.
Well, it's not losing; it's an investment, bro. Like you gotta understand, there's signing bonuses, there's minimum wages, bro. Many times these prospects they pay them monthly, bro. Like they get like a monthly salary, so it's an investment. So
So if it's an investment, why would you want to lose it?
Yeah, you don't want to lose that investment.
No. You gotta make it seem right, bro. You're making it seem like Boots is gonna lose to Danny Garcia when the probabilities are that. And
no, he's talking about Bob Arum.
No, but
we're also talking about just Boots in general too.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are speaking from Boots' point of view. That why would they risk Boots against Danny Garcia? I disagree because I think Ennis is the favorite to win that fight. Easy, like 70% to 30%. And not only that, bro, that helps into the investment of Jerron Ennis because it puts his name out there. You could even make it a pay-per-view fight, bro.
Yeah, but when you're talking about, I've lost my train of thought. Go, whatever.
Something about Bob Arum.
Oh, fighting and the odds are just completely different, right? So, for example, they had Vargas, apparently the favorite over Zepeda. But anybody who knows boxing knows that Zepeda was probably going to win by knockout anyways, which actually happened.
Right, you know, most people had Zepeda above Vargas.
Yeah, but Vargas was the favorite.
According to who?
According to the betting odds.
See, bro, I don't take betting odds serious, bro.
Yeah, but you literally, but that's almost the same situation with Danny Garcia, and
Most of the boxing fans I spoke to, bro, whether it was on YouTube or Twitter or wherever, most of the people thought Cepeda was gonna win. He was the favorite to win.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? So if you're going to go with Ennis versus Garcia, seems like we're not going to use the fallacy of like whatever's the ad populum, right? Where you decide with whatever is the popular opinion. You're just going with skill with Danny Garcia and his check left hook versus Jaron Ennis and his right hand. Like, who's going to win?
So you're making it. So what you're trying to say is that Danny Garcia beats Boots Ennis. That's what you're trying to say.
Oh
they don't
yeah,
want
for
to ruin
sure.
that
Maybe he
investment.
doesn't get the decision, but he damages Ennis enough to the point where somebody like an Al Heyman or a Showtime wouldn't allow it.
I disagree. I don't think
Right,
Ennis is
so
that
he
protected.
might get the win. He might get the win on the scorecard, but the amount of damage that you see him take,
Well,
they
they're
don't
gonna
want to
have to put
permit
him
that,
out
and
there,
we saw
bro.
that. We saw that with Jamel Herring versus Shaker Stevens, right?
Shakur. Yeah.
Right,
go
where
ahead.
Stevens was clearly winning, but Herring was gonna start putting it all on him. So that damage, they didn't want to even take that damage, even though he was going to win anyways, right? So they just stopped it.
But Shakur beat his ass, bro.
That's not the point, right? Because they didn't want him to take further damage.
What do you mean further damage? He didn't take no damage.
Yeah, but Herring did start putting it on
Bro,
in those
Harry
last
only
rounds,
landed
and he
like
was gonna
two
go
or
even
three punches.
harder, right? So if you're talking about anything can happen, like he gets a cut, or he gets bruises or whatever it is, right? Like you don't want that kid taking that
So
extra
are
damage,
you
so they
are you
just
trying to say because they're an investment to the promoters or the managers that these fights are like fixed? That's what you're trying to say?
absolutely.
Bro, come on, bro.
No, we literally just saw it last. What was it? Just last Saturday. The entire Puerto Rico lineup, they all lost.
God damn, man.
Imagine if they did it in actual
My
Puerto
people
Rico and
took a
not
L,
New
man.
York.
That's a conspiracy, bro. That's a
That'd be
conspiracy of like
embarrassing.
My boy
bro.
got beat by Fight Scout's cousin. Damn, man.
No, bro.
That
Like
night.
that's a thing, bro. Like I have noticed, like there's recently, bro. Like especially like Thunderdome and all these dudes, bro. They're starting to make like these conspiracies, like oh, Ennis is fixing fights, Shakur is fixing fights. I don't view it like that, bro. Because just look at the skill level, bro. There's no reason for them to even fix those type
It's
of
not
fights.
the fighters, right? We're talking about the people who control these events.
Yeah, I think
Who controls
Thunderdome
the
is
event,
talking
bro?
about like
It's the
the
promoters.
promoters kind
There
of
you go.
fixing it.
So what are you trying to say, that these promoters are fixing fights?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some of them dudes, they still do it.
There's no credibility on that, bro. That might have happened in the 80s or 70s.
Oh,
We
come
literally just saw
on.
it. We
Please don't tell
literally
me
We
just
the
saw
one.
literally
it.
saw today.
El Jefe. Listen, they don't do it the way you may think they do it, or sometimes they do, right? Just look at the way these, dude. It's nothing
Give me an
personal.
example.
Millions. Okay. I'll give you many examples. I'll give you many examples of guys that I felt through the fight, but whether you want to see it or not, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's
Hey,
up
give me
to
an
you.
example. Give me an example right now.
Oh, come on, man.
Go through all of that.
I'll give you Wilder versus Stavern 2. He just stood there. Explain to me why he did that.
I could give you an example.
Malik Scott gets punched in the hand, and he acts like he got hit in the jaw. He can't get back up. Kovalev not fucking using his stiff jab, and just
Against
like
Canelo.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro.
But
How
you
about
see,
Yildirim? Yildirim versus Canelo was
Oh,
clearly
yeah.
fixed.
but you see,
Bro,
what I'm saying to you is,
let me
I
debunk
think those
that
fights
shit.
were
Let me
fixed.
debunk the Canelo one, bro. Let me debunk
No,
that.
I'm just saying I think those fights were fixed. I'm not sitting here telling you, oh, I know for 100%
So
for
you're
sure.
saying because Kovalev didn't use his hard jab that it's
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
He did nothing.
hold
Yeah,
on.
he did nothing.
Let me respond to that, bro. You know why he didn't throw that hard jab, bro?
Why?
Because there was a counter. There's a counter right there.
Ah.
Behind all those punches, bro.
dude,
Look at the
dude,
first
dude.
2 rounds, bro. Canelo was countering his ass every fucking jab he threw.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was, bro. What are you talking about? That's the reason he didn't want to throw the jab, bro. He was scared to get countered, bro. It happens in boxing. People are shook to throw punches because they'll get countered.
The
Have-
only
They used to do
counter, the
that.
only counter that actually worked against Kovalev was the overhand right.
The
Let me
left
ask you
hook
something. Have fighters admitted to throwing fights in the past?
from what I've been watching boxing, which is in the last
5 years at
5
most.
to 6 years, no.
No. Okay.
And
No.
also,
But
oh, sorry.
you do know that there are fighters that actually admitted to throwing fights, including Kovalev, who's stupid as fuck, bro. He doesn't realize that's exactly what dude. He said, I didn't fix the fight. This is how dumb he is. He said, I didn't fix for those I never threw the fight. And I'll prove it to you in a rematch when I fight Canelo again. Saying that he's gonna beat Canelo. That's how
But
dumb he is.
He's a sore loser. That's why.
No. Listen. He, for those who are accusing him of throwing the fight, he's telling them, hell no, I didn't throw the fight. I'll prove it in a rematch when I beat Canelo. I don't think he realized because he's dumb that he just, like, the people that were attacking him, he just gave them credibility basically because he didn't realize what he was saying.
Yeah, but those are conspiracies, bro. Like,
No, but I'm saying, but even Kovalev, he's on your side. Kovalev's on your side.
he just
saying,
wants another payday. That's what he's saying.
Right. But you get what I'm saying? Why would you say, I'll prove it to you in a rematch?
He's a fucking.
That I didn't fix the fight.
Well, the thing is,
He's saying that he can beat
bro,
Canelo easily. That's what he's saying.
Oh, bro, I know what you're trying to say. That's not what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say is he wants another payday. That's what he's
Okay,
trying to
maybe it's fine, but I don't try to justify yourself by saying, watch me.
You've ever seen a dude get his ass beat in the streets and he still wants to continue fighting again, bro?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but when he explains himself, he ends up looking more guilty. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he took
saying.
it out of context, bro.
No, I didn't take it out of context. He was not, reading the script. I think
Come on, boy.
I'm just giving you my opinion,
now,
right?
bro.
It's an opinion, right? You gave yours, I gave
No,
mine.
but you have to have some facts, some validity behind that, bro, because that's a big accusation, bro.
No. Whatever.
Recognize
It
you do
really
know you
isn't
can
a
go to
big
jail for this, bro.
accusation.
You do know that the FBI could knock into your house right now. Recognize you're saying this, bro. They're accusing Canelo.
No
The
problems,
FBI is
FBI.
going to come after us for conspiracy
Canelo,
theories
bro.
over boxing.
I don't want no problems, FBI. All right.
Yeah, bro. All I'm gonna say, bro. If Canelo beats Plant, I don't want people to say, "Oh, it's a setup, bro. It's a setup." Plant threw the fight, bro. Look, he didn't throw the jab, bro. No, bro. He doesn't throw the jab because he gets countered, bro. That's what Canelo does. Everybody knows who said it himself in an interview on ESPN Deportes, bro. He said, our style is a pressure counter. We're putting that pressure on you, but we're countering at the same time, bro. Something never done before, bro. It's a hybrid style.
So
Canelo's different.
Matrix, when you're boxing, right? What's the natural counter for the jab?
Bro, the pull
The
right
pull,
hand.
yep.
Yeah.
There you go, the right hand. So right, so you're counting on Canelo's left hook to counter the jab.
That's what I'm saying. But Canelo, the thing with Canelo, he uses his head as a bait. So he might be moving his head to the left, but he's digging with that left hook to the body at the same time. That's Canelo's style, bro. It's different. He's like James Toney, bro. Go back and watch some of James Toney clips, bro.
What would you say? What would you say if Plant gave him a good ass fight? What would you say?
Well, it depends. What do you mean good ass fight?
Like
Does
just
that
a
mean,
good ass fight? Because look,
like running and holding and saying you're winning the round?
well, okay, let's say he does a little bit of that, but he's actually catching Canelo now. He's starting to catch him too.
Well, I would say that Plant might be better than what I thought he was.
You're gonna
That,
say he's better. He's better than Kovalev. He's better than Caleb Smith.
right, exactly.
Oh,
Better
we
than
don't know. We don't
Yildirim.
know.
He's better than Billy Joe Saunders. Who else took a dive?
We
He's
don't know
better
that yet,
than
bro. We don't
Danny
know that yet.
Jacobs.
There's many things that can happen in this fight, bro. For all we know, Canelo has his toe injured and he can't really walk. Or for all we know, Caleb plants on that juice, bro. There's a lot of things that could happen.
As if
That's all.
Canelo isn't on that good juice too. He's
No, well,
all sauced up, man. This is like probably the
yeah,
most
bro,
juiced up
but
Canelo we've ever seen.
we're not, this, bro. This is not gonna be a Canelo debate, bro, because I've had those a lot before, bro. But the thing is, we got to
No,
give
there's no
Canelo.
debate that Canelo's most likely gonna win, like 99%.
That's what I'm saying. So by you saying that, oh, well, what if Caleb Plant does better? Does it mean he's better than Kovalev, bro? I'm not gonna do that, bro. That's
No, we're
exactly
just saying that if it's a real fight, we're gonna see him actually try,
you're
unlike his
trying to
last
use
5
this
dudes.
fight to feed it into your conspiracy, bro.
And what conspiracy is that?
That Kovalev threw the fight.
He did throw the fight.
No,
He
he
literally
didn't.
admitted to it.
Bro, I've seen footage with L Dog. Me and L Dog broke this fight down before. We saw this fight. We broke it down, bro. Like we're actually breaking the punch by punch. Like why didn't he throw that punch? Look at this counter. You gotta watch it in slow motion, bro. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yo,
So when you watched it in slow motion, you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything weird on Kovalev's part. The way he was missing on purpose, shoring up his punches, his jab. You know,
was he
pulling
missing
back.
on purpose, or was Canelo making?
No,
him
I'm
miss?
saying, like, did you come to that conclusion, or you didn't see that? I mean, I'm asking.
I saw Canelo making a miss.
You saw Canelo moving his head even though he wasn't in
Canelo
slow
was
motion.
walking him down, giving him foot feints, body feints, head feints, and Kovalev ate them all up, bro. He was confused. He was scared of the power.
No,
But that's my opinion, bro. You guys can watch the fight for yourselves. Bro, trust me, bro. I believe in conspiracies, bro, but I don't believe in these type of conspiracies, man. Like, it's nonsense, bro. There's not enough money in boxing to like be fixing all these fucking fights and
That's
know
exactly
what?
why they would fix it though.
prospects fucking fixing.
Because they're
fights.
milking it. They're milking it as much as they can. So
Yeah, but there's not enough money to do that, bro. Like, come on.
there is though. There is.
I think a lot more fights get fixed than you know. A lot of fights get fixed, and it's not impersonal. I think the guy would probably beat him anyway sometimes, and they still fix that fight. They're like, you know, we don't want nothing to break up our money train.
I wouldn't say they fix fights like where a dude just throws them away or whatever, but takes a dive. I think it's more of an A side advantage where the A side looks for every little advantage.
But that's still a fixed fight, though. You know.
Yeah,
No, that's
that's
not a
still a
fixed
fixed
fight.
fight.
That's not
No.
fight.
That is a fixed fight.
That's
Actually.
not a fixed fight,
Absolutely.
bro. Trust me.
You remember
Okay,
when
so I'm
Tom
fixing
Brady?
the outcome.
You remember when they said Tom Brady was deflating his ball for an advantage,
Mhm.
and they were saying it was a fixed football game?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't watch football. But let me say this
It's the
real
same
quick,
concept.
bro. When the A side does that, bro, that's always existed throughout life, bro. People have it easier than others
I agree.
based on the position they're in, bro. So
I agree.
in that case, do you live the fixed lifestyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody
Absolutely.
does. Literally,
That's what I'm
just
saying.
going
So
by exactly what you're saying.
why don't you keep that same energy?
If I lived naked in the jungle, I'll be dead by now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But do you give those same opportunities you had to a black man or to an LGBT man?
What are you talking about, dude?
Wait. Let's entertain this. Ask the question again. Would I give that to them?
Yes, the opportunities you have to give those people.
I mean, if it depends on their attitude, right? Wouldn't it depend on their attitude? Now, if
See,
they're like,
that's not fair.
"You owe me."
You're living a fixed lifestyle because you had it easier than they had.
How did I have it easier than them?
Because how you grew up compared to how they grew up.
So my
Based on
parents
their-
weren't gay, and so that means I was privileged.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole comparison in boxing. The A side.
Well,
versus the B side.
look. Okay, look. Canelo earned his spot, like, so he's. And when I say that, right, I mean like he looks the part. He fights. He's better than your average. He stuck around. He listened. He fought some good fights, and now it's his turn. So there's going to be privileges that he's privy to, like, if you make this fight close, you win.
Nope, that's not the privilege. The privilege is that he used those benefits of the privilege he had. The privilege, as you're saying, to the benefit of his career, bro.
I'm
And
saying
that's
the same
not
thing. Yeah, you're saying the same thing as me, just different.
no. You're saying it like, oh, he did all that, plus he's still fixing fights. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
No,
that
I didn't say. Look.
he got to the point where he's an A side, where he could make dudes cut weight, where he can make dudes take drug tests. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you might make it seem like it's a fixed fight, but it's not a fixed fight.
It
bro.
is a fixed fight, man.
Those are
It's a
just
sport,
A-side.
dude.
Those are just A side advantages, bro. That have been in boxing.
You understand that
Decided it.
A side, B side is literally just a fix, right?
Yeah.
No, A side, B side is throughout life, bro. Some people have it easier than others. Bro.
Right.
Some people are taller than others.
Yeah, but we're not talking
Wait,
about in a
hold
sporting
on. I'm not done, bro. You're
in
cutting
a
out.
sporting event.
It's in life in general. So that's why I always compare boxing to life, bro. Some people are tall, some people are short. Some people have small cocks, other people have big cocks. Other people have badass, fucking hot ass chicks, bro. Other people can't fuck for shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things in life, bro, that are different, but that doesn't neglect the opportunity that everybody has in life. That's boxing.
Yeah,
Simple.
but that has nothing to do with putting hands on another dude. In
No,
front of
what you're
hurdle.
trying to say, oh, since I'm the B side and I have all these disadvantages, well, I'm just gonna not give it my all.
It's a
bro.
fix,
That's what-
man.
no,
It's a
no,
fix. Let's say if I gave you $2 million to lay on the ground,
no,
and you say
can't say that.
yes.
You can't say that because that's what black people say. That's what black people say. Oh, I didn't
Who
have
What are
cares?
you talking about, man?
I didn't have
Who
this
cares what they
opportunity.
say? Who cares
Who
what
cares,
anybody?
man?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying the same shit for B sides and boxing.
No, I think you see. I know what you're doing here. You're getting confused.
No, it's not getting
Right?
confused,
No,
bro.
no,
You're
no,
just
no,
not
no. It
thinking
is.
on
It
my
is.
level,
It is a
bro.
little bit. It is a little bit getting confused.
Not thinking on my
Because
level, bro.
what? Wait, hold on. What you're thinking is if you happen to make a observation and make a statement about that observation, that if it fits the narrative of some people that you don't like, in this case, let's say like blacks, LDBC or whatever, that you don't want to
Shit, I
be
don't like
caught up
blacks.
in the
Hold
same.
on, bro. Because now you're making shit up, bro. I never
No,
said
I'm
that.
just saying. Look. I'm saying. Okay, let's scratch that. You don't want to have the same ideas or talking, a statement that somebody you don't like, right? But you see, that's how you get confused, because sometimes you're actually right where they're wrong. You get what I'm saying? So okay, so I accuse Tyson Fury of cheating, but I can't provide no evidence, right?
Bro, I can.
But I say Canelo lost to Triple G in the first fight. I could present evidence. Look at the fight.
But that's your opinion, bro.
But
That's
you get what
nothing
I'm
to
saying,
do.
though. There's a lot of people
Non-opinion.
that agreed with that opinion. There's a lot of people that agree with that opinion. I can show something, right, where they are, where somebody's actually making something up. See, I'm not gonna not say that, because some people that I don't like are, I don't want to compare to them.
You're confused, bro. I think you're trying to confuse what I'm trying to say to confuse myself, bro.
I'm not.
It's not gonna
No,
work,
but
bro.
the Quags in the chat, he said it the best. He said
All that. Hold on, bro.
Canelo can't compete unless he gets all these advantages.
It's not only Canelo, bro. It's a whole system. That's what I'm saying. If you're the A side, you're gonna get privileges, bro. Doesn't mean the fight is fixed. That's what I'm trying to say. Mayweather had him. Sugar Ray Leonard had him. Oscar had them. Tito Trinidad had them. Fucking Hopkins had him. Pacquiao
Yeah, but
had
Canelo
them.
has all the A side privileges, and his
So
fights
did
are
Pacquiao. What are you
fixed.
talking about?
And his fights are fixed.
So did all these other great fighters that fight dudes beneath them, bro. That's life, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're not fixed, bro. They just have to work harder to put themselves in those positions.
So you're basically saying, I like how you're actually like admitting it. So I got to work harder than the natural competitive level, right? Like me and you.
Yes, bro.
If I outwork you, let's say, by an edge, you're still gonna get rewarded.
I'm
So
gonna put it in this perspective. Recognize. Hopefully you understand, bro. Because this is the hood version, bro.
okay.
Image cock, right? I don't really have to do, but I don't really have to do that much movement to pleasure a bitch. But if you have a 4-inch cock, bro, you got to do way much more work, bro. You got to learn all these wicked tricks and all these wicked things you got to use, bro, to pleasure abroad, bro. It's similar to boxing.
What about if you got that face that
In
you
what
got
way?
up?
In what way is it similar to boxing? Go ahead.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that
okay.
you got to work
I feel-
harder, bro, to get the pleasures of life.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm trying to say. You guys don't understand me, bro. It is what it is, bro. I'm speaking facts. I've always spoken facts.
Yeah, you just
I
seem
have no
lost, man.
agenda,
You don't
bro.
even know what you're saying, dude.
I have no agenda, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000.
So you're talking
say,
Kovalev. Kovalev was born. He was born bigger, stronger, faster, better boxing skills than Canelo, right? But he has to do more to win.
Are you comparing Kovalev to a cock, bro?
No, because you're comparing the boxing to a cock.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what you're doing, man.
No, I didn't say that. I said
You're
sometimes.
comparing boxing to
No,
a
no,
cock.
hold, bro. I said sometimes you gotta work harder to get the pleasures in life, and I put yourself in those positions, bro.
bro,
to get
do you
that.
believe in the Lord Jesus Christ? Do you believe?
I'm
Do
a
you believe
Christian,
in?
bro.
Okay. Do you know what Jesus Christ fought against?
Jesus Christ fought against the synagogue of Satan.
Right, corruption. Right,
The synagogue of Satan.
corruption. Am I right?
The synagogue of Satan, bro.
You could call it the synagogue. It's still corruption. Yeah,
But nowhere in the Bible does it say he fought against corruption. But go ahead.
but it is corruption. That's what it is.
Well, there's been corruption since Adam and Eve, bro.
Right.
The
So
Bible was
why would it stop now?
That's not the same, bro. Because if you believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, your body will be uncorrupted, bro.
I always wanted to say that to you anyway. Do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ?
Bro, we could speak about Christianity, bro. Because I'm well.
Not really,
versed in
man.
that too, bro.
I mean, we could.
Yeah,
We
that's
could
what I'm saying. Recognize is like, bro. Write all this shit down. You might have to rehear what I said, bro. Because a lot of people don't get it, bro. When I speak it, bro. Like, you gotta take this as a note, bro. Because so many metaphors, bro, that I'm giving out, bro. So much knowledge I'm spewing, bro, and a lot of people don't get it, bro. But
They're empty metaphors, dude.
if
You
you
know
get
what
it,
that
you get
means,
it, bro.
man? That means you're not comparing it to anything, dude.
If you get it, you get it, bro.
Yeah, Fight Scout just insulted you. You were talking of biblical and
Bro,
shit. He just
Fight
like, dude, it's all
Scout,
empty.
Fight Scout,
Nobody knows what
Fight-
you're talking about, man.
You know what it is, bro? Fight Scout comes with an agenda, bro. I know where Fight Scout's coming from, bro. I've
Okay.
seen Fight Scout's comments, bro, that he leaves
Right.
under certain chats and certain comment sections. Bro. He has a bias.
Oh, wait a second. You was gonna say. You was
Yeah,
gonna say
because
this.
I don't like the fix, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you're anti-Canelo. You just admitted to it. I've seen your
No,
video.
but
bro.
by saying I'm anti-Canelo, you're admitting that Canelo fixes his fights.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
literally
saying
the.
I'm saying
That's
that you're
the
coming,
correlation,
you're coming
right?
in with
So
an agenda, bro. I'm not coming in with an agenda. I'm keeping it boxing 100%.
Do you think Canelo's the best fighter right now?
Pound for pound, number one.
I don't agree.
Who's number one? Don't tell
I
me.
think
who
there's
said
other
that.
guys better.
Don't
Several
tell
guys
me.
better.
there's a guy who just won 3 heavyweight titles.
Well, yeah, I think he's better.
He's number
for
one.
sure.
Okay, we can have that argument, bro. What are Usyk's top 3 wins? And we'll compare it with Canelo's.
Gassiev, Anthony Joshua, and Bradis. Bradis, who is now the number 1 cruiserweight lineal, I think, too.
Okay,
could throw in-
Canelo's Triple G.
It's not a real
He didn't
win.
beat Triple G though.
He beat him the second fight. What are you talking about?
Not on
He didn't
most
beat him
people's
either fight,
opinion,
man.
though. But no. I'm
Bro,
talking
we're not
about.
gonna do-
Wait.
bro,
You
you're-
had
you're-
Canelo
okay.
winning like 9 rounds, and then when the fight was over, you said Canelo
See,
won.
that's what I'm saying, bro. You guys are
Okay, no,
you
go
guys are
ahead,
coming in with an agenda.
Give us your best wins, okay? And then we'll count.
Triple G, Kodo,
Right.
Eris Lara.
Triple G, Kodo, Eris Lara. Now compare that to, I'm talking about what actually happened in the ring. Compare that to Bradis, what's his name? The Russian guy, Gassiev, and Anthony Joshua.
Okay, is AJ really a good fighter? Let's
Yes.
break that down.
Yes, he's the gold
AJ
medal
lost to
winner,
Andy
man.
Ruiz. Andy
By your
Ruiz,
standard, he's also a gold medal winner.
nobody, right? AJ has been known for ducking Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So, was he really the best heavyweight at the time? Then Bradis. Let's compare Bradis. I'll give him credit. He beat Bradis, but he struggled against Bradis. A lot of people thought Bradis won that fight. I actually had it a draw. I had that fight a draw.
How? When he literally 2-1 him, literally.
Bro, we could rewatch
How?
that fight and break it down, bro. Like that fight.
All right,
was
we will
fucking
rewatch
close.
that fight one day. We will.
It was
we will.
really fucking close.
But no, go ahead. It's your breakdown. Go ahead. So what?
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
saw it a draw, and then Gassiev is unknown, bro. Gassiev is a nobody. Like, what really has Gassiev done other than fucking knock out?
He beat
Dorticos
Dorticos and
Dorticos a
Lebedev.
bum. Dorticos is a bum. I wouldn't say he's a bum. But he's not a Cotto or a Shane Mosley or a Callum Smith or a Daniel Jacobs. He's not at that level. Hey,
Well,
shout
I
out
hate
to
to
you,
tell
man.
you, neither is Lara. Right now, I'm gonna give you my breakdown. Right. So Lara, most people. I'm gonna do the same thing you did. Most people thought Lara won that fight, or a lot of people thought Lara won that fight. Now, me personally, I thought it was a draw, but that's a very disappointing performance in my part. In my point of view, it was a disappointing performance. The Triple G fight that he won, he also could have lost that fight. And what was the other one that you said that you thought that was a great win?
Cotto.
Cotto. So he fought an older Cotto who's smaller than him, and in my opinion, 7'5" though.
That's subjective, but go ahead.
But what I'm saying is I could do the same thing. Like you just said, you're kind of like
I
discounting.
actually gave you facts. Bro.
Usyk did.
I gave you facts. You haven't gave me no
That's
facts.
not facts, man.
You give me your opinion, bro.
You're giving me opinion. You're giving me opinion as well.
Hey, you
That's
said
what
that
you do.
Cotto was old. Cotto was coming off his fucking best win against one of his best wins against what's the name of the middleweight he beat? Daniel Gil or whatever the fuck his name is. He knocked that dude out.
So Daniel Gil was a great win for Cotto, but it was a shit win for Golovkin, huh?
I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth, bro. See, you recognize you can't fuck with me, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can't spin me, bro. I've been to New York, bro. But
what
I've
happened?
been to New York, bro.
What happened when you came out here?
Yeah, bro. I was up there, bro. I was meeting up with my homie Young God, bro. Shout out to Young God in the chat. But yeah,
Young God's a bitch, man. It's a bitch.
Oh shit.
No,
but on some real shit. No, I give a Triple G. Bro, I like Triple G.
Get Young God on here and make him answer for these people in this avatar that I have.
I actually rooted for Triple G, bro, against Canelo. Believe it or not, the first fight, bro. I was anti-Canelo, bro. I hated Canelo, but Canelo proved me wrong, bro. He proved me wrong, bro. Canelo is the truth, bro. He's been getting better every fight. He beat Triple G the second fight. He beat Kovalev. He beat Daniel Jacobs. He beat Callum Smith. He beat Billy Ho Saunders. He's about to become undisputed. Come on, man. Let's give him his credit. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, we are giving him his credit, man.
I give him
fights
credit.
are fixed, except for this one.
There you go, bro. That's hate. That's hate.
No,
that's not hate, man. I literally have no problem with Canelo or his life or whatever it is, right? We're just talking about a sport in which he's having it fixed, right? To make it go his way.
Okay, instead of saying fixed, but just say advantages. I'm willing to understand.
It's both. It's both.
Not fixed. It's not fixed, bro. Just say advantages because everybody has advantages.
It's the same thing. Okay, advantages. Let's call it advantages for this conversation. So he got an advantage over these guys, right?
Well, everybody has advantages in life, bro. I'm 6'4". I don't know how tall you guys are, but I have an advantage in dunking the ball and shooting the basketball based on my height, bro. Similar boxers, bro. Some boxers have advantages over others, bro. Simple.
How tall are you again?
6'4".
You didn't sound too confident when you said you were 6'4".
6'4", bro. Ask L Dog.
You're a big fucking Mexican. You're a big Mexican,
He
bro.
looks tall, man. He looks tall. I don't know if he's 6'4", but he's definitely 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", around there.
All right. I think you were.
Recognize guys shook, bro.
He's definitely a big old Mexican, because most Mexicans are like 5'4".
You know what it is, bro? It's because Recognize is used to seeing them fucking New York Mexicans, bro. They're short.
Yo.
What's going on?
Salute,
Yo.
recognize, bro. Use a hoe, bro.
Oh,
You a
I
hoe,
want to say, bro.
You a hoe.
Knock you out,
You a
bro.
hoe.
New
Where you at?
bro, New York
you at?
Ricans, bro.
Where you-
Those New York Ricans, bro. How does it feel? How does it feel, bro? These guys acting like
I mean,
oh, I
they
can't say
have
it, bro.
breeds. They have breeds, so they don't really count.
That's a problem, bro. You gotta check your people, bro.
Recognize can't come to PA, bro.
I
Pennsylvania,
go to PA all
bro.
the time.
Nah, what part, bro? What city?
Oh, I go to all parts, man. Allentown, Philly. I used to go to Philly, but it's too dangerous now. Stay out of that shit.
Why,
It is like
bro?
that. You know what it is? I heard Recognize not even Rican, bro. I heard he's Haitian, bro. Large.
Oh,
Recognize a Rican, bro.
Who told you I was
shoot,
Haitian?
bro. I knew
Who
it,
told you I
bro.
was Haitian? Who told you?
Yourself,
Damn, bro. You came off the banana boat, bro.
Yo,
Oh,
Yo, what's
shit.
up, 150?
Salute.
what up? Salute to everybody who in here. Got L Dog, Recognize, Guerrero, White Scout, Young God, El Jefe. I knew that was you, bro. It sounded like you. Bro, where you been, bro?
It's MMA champ, bro.
All right, MMA champ. All right, yeah. Where you been, MMA champ?
Nah, what up, bro? What up?
Hey, Guerrero is an incel.
Oh shit.
Nah, man. Why you going at it?
There's beef, bro. There's beef.
What's up, Guerrero? Don't let El Fifi.
You got
talk to you like that.
intimidated.
That's right, bro. That's right, bro. Get
He's
your
getting
confidence
mocked.
back. Get your confidence back.
He shook, bro. I'm a real Croatian.
This is what happens, bro, when you press.
The MXBC shows up, everyone gets shook.
Yeah, bro.
Everyone gets shook.
No boxing, no life, bro.
Team Canelo, bro.
No boxing, no life. Canelo
Team
is the
Reynoso,
best fighter
bro.
in the world.
Let's
Canelo
go.
is the best fighter in the world.
Fuck
He
yeah.
has the best
Hey,
drugs.
say it with me. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Canelo is the
Canelo
best
has the
fighter
best
in the
drugs in
world.
the world.
That's the best.
Canelo,
I meant,
Canelo
it's the
is the
best
best. Hey, shut the fuck up, young god.
Oh shit.
Canelo is the best fighter in the world, bro. He beat Triple G, the pound for pound king,
Facts.
the second greatest fighter of all time.
who's the second greatest fighter of all time? How do you
Yes,
figure that?
Triple G.
Triple G's the second best fighter in the whole world to who? Who's he second to? Who's he second to?
Go ask he's second to Canelo.
In the whole world of boxing, like right now, or are you talking about all time?
Yeah, bro,
What are you
go
talking
ask Thunderdome. He'll tell you Triple G is the second greatest of all time.
Next to Canelo.
Well, he won't tell you next to Canelo, but he'll tell you he's the second greatest of all time.
Bro,
No,
Thunderdome, bro, certified Canelo.
He never said that. He never said
Nah,
that.
but I'm gonna be honest, man. Triple G, I think he did win the first fight. Okay, I give you that.
Me too.
He
Me
did
too.
win
And
the
you
first
said,
fight.
you thought he won the second fight too.
The
Nah,
second
don't lie.
fight, the
Don't
second
lie.
fight,
You said it.
the second fight, Triple G 7-5, a draw, or Canelo 7-5.
Ah, come on, L Dog. What the fuck, bro?
Nah, but L Dog said in the okay, I wanna blow up L Dog's spot right now. In the Discord, he said he
Yeah,
thought.
it could have gone either way.
Nah.
Bruh.
That's not what you said. Yo, he's fucking with you
Can't
guys.
believe this, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so L Dog said clearly.
All dog switched up, bro.
Yeah.
What a white supremacist, bro. Shaking my head.
Yeah, bro, but on some real shit, bro, I thought Triple G beat Canelo in the first fight, but the second fight, Canelo beat him, bro. 7-5, easy, 8-4. That type of fight.
Except that when
So,
you were
what's
scoring
up,
it on
man?
Thunderdomes, you had it like 9
Thunderdome
to
was
3 for Golovkin, and then you
Hey,
said,
Fight
"Oh wait,
Scout,
no,
Scout,
Canelo,
hold
Canelo won that
up,
one."
Fight Scout. What did you have the fight? The rematch.
The rematch, I had a 10-2.
For who?
Golovkin,
Ah!
same as
nigga
Teddy
blind,
Atlas,
bro.
man. If
This
you're gonna
nigga's
take Teddy
blind,
Atlas's
bro.
word,
Teddy Atlas is
he
a
also
racist.
had a 10-2.
Teddy Atlas is a racist.
To the redhead. To the redhead.
No. Teddy Atlas is racist towards
I respect
fighters
that.
like
Fuck Teddy Atlas, bro. He be switching up all the time,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest, Teddy
Facts.
Atlas, he isn't racist, but that dude does have some weird opinions. Like one fight he'll tell you a decent scorecard, the next fight he'll tell you a fucking bullshit one.
You know what I think it is, bro? He's looking for attention, bro. He's just
Yeah,
saying
that's what I
something.
think it is. Because you notice whenever you ask Teddy Atlas to explain his scorecard, he goes into like some weird psychology thing. Like they asked him who won Mayweather Pacquiao, and he didn't even answer like who he thought. Well, like he didn't even answer why he thought like Floyd won. He said you could see it the way in that Pacquiao looked away first. That meant that Pacquiao was afraid. And he was clearly afraid in the fight. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck does that have to do with what actually happened in the ring?
But you agreed with Teddy Atlas that you thought Mayweather beat Pacquiao, right? So his
Yeah,
analysis,
I agree with him, but
so
his
his
analysis is
analysis-
trash.
Okay, but his analysis was that and I disagree with all of it, but his analysis was the fight was won in the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you kinda-
my reason about why Mayweather won that fight was Pacquiao was fighting his fight the whole night, and Floyd was outlanding him, in my opinion.
Wait, what fight are you talking about?
Mayweather Pacquiao.
Bro, fuck that fight, bro. I'm tired of that fucking.
That was a boring ass fight, so I don't care what anyone says about my scorecard. I'm never rewatching that fight, man. You'll
I've
have
only
to pay
watched it
me.
twice, bro. I can't do it no more.
You'll have to pay me to watch that fight.
That's because you know that Pacquiao won, therefore you're gonna refuse to watch
It's because it's a boring ass fucking fight. Like, tell me, did you think that fight was exciting?
I thought it was a really good technical fight, man. If you're gonna actually look
Oh, what the
I
for
had
fuck?
one of
I
the
had it
best
8-4.
technical fights ever, that
8-4
one is
for
the
Mayweather.
one.
I had it 9-3 for Floyd, and I had,
8-4.
you know, if I want to watch a good technical fight, I'll watch Canelo Triple G too.
Yep.
I'll watch Bradis versus Usyk. I'll watch a good fight with, yeah, Chocolatito versus Estrada. I'll watch a good fight, or Spence versus Porter. I'll watch a good fight where they go to fucking war. I don't have to watch a boring ass fight where
Hey,
Floyd
L-Dog,
holds
I got a question, bro. Now that
and
you're
does
here,
his
bro.
bullshit all night.
Was Bradis versus Usyk a close fight or not? Because these dudes were laughing when I said it.
It was a close fight. It was a 7-5 for Usyk type of fight, maybe 8-4, but it was close. It was close.
That's what I said, bro.
Who the
Look at
fuck
the
is this right here, yo?
Look at the trolls, bro.
Pretty pulled up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Well, that motherfucker's
Yes,
chilling, bro. What the fuck is that, bro?
5 chin ass.
Hey, bro, but on some real shit, bro, you cannot have Usyk above Canelo, bro. If you do have that, bro, there's something wrong with
You can, because he's already been undisputed 4-belt, and now he's the heavyweight
That don't
3-belt
mean shit,
champion.
nah,
bro.
you
Terrence
can't, bro. You
Crawford-
can't, bro.
Terrence Crawford has been undisputed. Does it mean he has a better resume than Canelo?
What is Canelo's resume? Do you take
Usyk got a
Golovkin
good
out of
resume
it?
though.
Hey, real
You
quick,
take away the
I
fixed
wanna
fights. What
say
is his
this.
what is his
Hold
resume?
on, Fight Sky. I want to say this. Usyk and Canelo are number 1, number 2 pound for pound. If Usyk is really daring to be great, he needs to vacate his titles right now and fight Canelo at heavyweight.
Why?
That would be a historic fight. Number 1 and number 2 pound for pound going at it. I think it's a good fight.
I think
No,
they
it's
could
not.
meet up at
I think he's
catchweight
joking.
at
Yeah,
Usyk.
they can't even make that weight.
Okay, they could meet at Bridgerweight. How about that? Because I think Usyk he
But
can make.
so you're asking Canelo to go up fucking 3 weight classes.
But Canelo was one of the best fighters in the world, so we know what he can do. He won a belt at 175 against the Crusher.
Yeah.
Oh, the Crusher. Who wasn't crushing shit. Right?
Well, he wasn't crushing Canelo, but he was crushing other dudes.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, Canelo
but no, that
versus
fight,
Usyk, it is the legacy fight.
that fight will never happen. You're being ridiculous, bro. Come on.
Would you guys pay to see it?
Yeah,
I mean, of course, anybody that's an observer of boxing, they're gonna want to see it. If the fight got signed, I'm saying, not that they want to see it, but if they did,
but
it's
you
like,
already know there's gonna be excuses, bro. When Canelo beats his ass.
no, Canelo will get fucking washed up.
That's
I don't
what
think there's
I'm
anything.
saying, bro.
I don't think there's anything they could do for Canelo.
It's a good fight, man.
Hey, you guys had a good point when you said Canelo's best 3 wins. One of them he arguably lost to Lara. I thought he
2
lost
of
the
them,
first.
he arguably
You don't
lost.
win fights running,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he lost. I thought he lost to Triple G at least the first time. You
That's
can
what
argue-
happens when you fight a pound for pound fighter, though. The fight is close.
Exactly.
Right, but
And
what
then
he was, go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
and
No,
then
go ahead,
finally Cotto. Yeah, and then finally Cotto. Come on, the dude was like what 37. He's
Something
washed.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like Canelo to me doesn't have like that signature like dominant victory over a prime like fighter. Like Pacquiao had, he destroyed Hatton. He destroyed what's his name?
Morales, Pereira.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what about hold on, real quick. To
Mhm.
me, Ricky Hatton is no different to a Callum Smith, and we
Yeah.
saw what Canelo did to a Callum Smith.
Okay,
Like,
but
yeah, okay, Pacquiao has more power, so we knocked like pound for pound, so we knocked him out in the second round. But
Yeah.
Canelo put on a masterclass where he won every round, beat the
I guess-
guy up, and
Who, Callum
you know
Smith?
he pretty much stopped Smith, man.
okay,
Yeah,
but
Smith wasn't doing anything. He wasn't fighting.
yeah, but Recognize just said it. He put Morales, Barrera. I mean, those victories are more impressive to me than anything Canelo's done. And then Floyd dominated. What's his name?
why are we
Corrales.
comparing Pacquiao?
Corrales.
Why are we comparing Canelo to Pacquiao, bro? I thought
Because
we
we're-
were talking
Because here's the thing, Hefe, both of them are all-time greats. That's how you
Exactly.
know Canelo is great.
about, no, but we're
When they
comparing him
compare
to
him,
Usyk, the current.
yeah, but what I'm saying is this is how you know Canelo
Yeah, but-
is one of the best
Well,
fighters
Usyk,
of all
the
time.
three wins that we compare to Usyk versus the 3 biggest wins of Canelo. In
Mhm.
my opinion, I think the ones that have more question marks are Canelo, because the second fight, a lot of people thought he lost against Triple G. So, but that's
Yeah.
a win for him, right? The Lara fight, the same thing. A lot of people thought he lost that fight, right? And the Cotto fight was an old guy. You know, if he would have maybe knocked him out, chin checked him, stopped him, whatever, okay, it would have been like, all right, he beat an old Cotto, but old Cotto's a legend, and he put him in his place. But he didn't even do that, bro. He beat him like 7-5. Maybe.
And I'm
8-4.
sorry. I'm sorry. There's just too much shady shit going on with Canelo. He refused to unify 160 because it's much tougher. So he knows it'd be a lot easier to unify 168 where there's a bunch of C-class fighters. And it's funny how he went up to 168 as soon as Benavidez lost his belt.
And 160 was so.
I agree with you, Reb.
168 was so easy to unify. Why didn't they unify before?
Why didn't who?
The 168 was so easy to unify. Why didn't they unify before? Why didn't David?
Because
Benavidez-
Canelo came into the picture.
Why didn't
Canelo
David
came into the picture.
No, David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, bro. They could have fought.
Because
years ago.
Benavidez is a cokehead.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not Canelo's fault that all these motherfuckers have issues, bro. Canelo came through, and in 1 year he
So-
gave them all the
So
fucking titles,
why
bro.
skip over 160 where you're at to unify 168?
Bro, who was left
Answer.
with a belt? Who was the only one that
Charlo?
no.
Yeah,
Andrade.
Charlo don't want to
Bro,
fight Canelo, bro. Charlo don't want to fight Canelo.
Yeah, Charlo. Bro, Golden Boy offered Charlo a fight with Canelo. He said no.
Nobody's
Dude.
gonna turn down a Canelo fight.
Dude, you
Whether
seen
Apparently
Canelo?
he did.
Even his brother aired him out on fucking IG, bro. What
I don't believe that. Win or lose, you're gonna take a fight.
You don't
I'm
believe
gonna
his fucking own brother, bro. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this: the fights that need to happen around these weight classes. Obviously, we got Canelo Plant. I feel like we need to see because Triple G's fighting Murata, so that fight's already made. We need to see him fight Murata. We need to see Andrade fight Charlo, and we need to see the winners fight at middleweight. If we get undisputed middleweight, whoever wins should fight Canelo. Okay, Triple G needs to step up and fight a Charlo or Andrade, and Charlo or Andrade needs to step up and fight a Triple G. Those guys just need to fight. The other guy is Benavidez. Benavidez, he deserves the winner of this whole Canelo Plant fight.
Benavidez got to prove himself. Benavidez doesn't deserve shit, bro.
Oh my
needs
God!
to fucking prove himself.
When I hear people say,
Caleb Plant does.
Well, he has
exactly.
He has a belt.
Yildirim does.
Yildirim deserves a shot.
Come on, bro.
Wait, Yildirim deserves a shot.
You're taking his opponents out of context, bro. You can't just say.
No. You wait. You made the statement that Benavidez doesn't deserve.
Yildirim was fucking mandatory, but it's not the same. Benavidez is not.
He was mandatory. He's the guy who lost last fight.
It's not Canelo's fault. It's not Canelo's fault. It's not Canelo's fault, bro. You gotta keep it consistent.
Bro, these Canelo fans, they kill me, bro. I swear.
I ain't no fucking Canelo fan, bro. He's a boxing fan, bro. True boxing fan, bro.
Man, come on. You gotta see. How do you not see this shit? Like,
bro, I see through all this shit, bro.
The route of least resistance. That's Canelo's.
I'll tell you right now, bro. Canelo's gonna fight Charlo next.
I hope so.
And then people are gonna make excuses after.
I won't. I'll give him credit for that.
After he fucks up Charlo, he's gonna fight Benavidez. They're gonna make excuses. After that, he's gonna fight Eagle. They're gonna make excuses, bro. Canelo's gonna wash all these dudes, bro. 168, 175, bro. After that, he's going after fucking Usyk, bro. Write that shit down right now. Bro.
What? Okay, now you tripping, but
first of all, I don't even think he's gonna fight Charlo after he fights Plant. Okay, I don't think he's gonna fight Benavidez.
Now again, saying that he's gonna fight Charlo.
He's gonna fight another European.
He's gonna probably look for.
Exactly.
The Triple G fight.
Hold on, real quick. He'll fight another European, so he'll fight Usyk.
I hope so. I doubt
he's gonna fight Usyk at.
Are you crazy? You think he's gonna really fight him?
He'll fight him at Bridgerweight. Okay, it won't be heavyweight.
Bridgerweight is 224. It's 224.
Yeah, but Usyk weighed 221, so he can make Bridgerweight.
Yeah, I
understand. Walks around like 190.
Even if he came in at 215,
all right, recognize.
He's gonna have way more weight than fucking.
Recognize. Let's say Canelo fights Bivol next. Are you gonna give him his props?
Yeah.
If he fights Bivol and he fights him at his normal weight,
at 168, Bivol said he can make the weight.
Nah.
Bivol said he can make the fucking weight, bro. What are you
of course, but dude. Everybody's gonna say Andre. What's the Andre Ward fought Dawson. I'm forgetting his first name. Chad Dawson. So Chad Dawson said I can make weights. It's not a problem. Went in there, looked dead, bro. He was almost like literally dead.
That's not Canelo's issue. That's not his problem.
But Canelo, who fought at 175, to ask Bivol to come to 168 when Bivol's a champion at 175, that's suspect, man. He's a fucking shady dude.
Who's the A side?
Doesn't matter if he's the A side. Okay, fine. So what you're admitting that he's taking advantage of. I love this. I love it when Mayweather was doing this. Not even halfway as bad. When Mayweather was doing this, and not even as bad. Not even close to. Okay, at least he gave people full training camps, everything. Everybody got on him. Now that Canelo's doing it, it's like, oh, it's all good.
Right.
Canelo, bro. I think a lot of people are mad because Canelo's a king of boxing right now, bro. Canelo has
no. Listen.
Why is so insecure?
Oh shit!
He's been fighting champion after champion.
Wait, answer his question. Say it again, Rebri.
Why are you so insecure? Like, is Canelo outside of criticism?
What the fuck am I insecure about, you fucking bitch? Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck is it?
He's
boxing, bro. Fucking pussy. Shut the fuck up.
Canelo
yeah,
is
everybody's tough over behind the screen. Okay.
Man, put
hold
your
on, hold
fucking
on.
ass in
Here's the
fucking
thing
doggy.
about Canelo, right?
He's mad.
Drop your
Canelo
address
and,
then,
Pussy
Hefe. Drop your
ass.
address.
hold on. Real quick,
Right.
when it comes to Canelo, he will fight Bivol. He will fight Bivol at 175. But if he doesn't, is it any different to Triple G bringing up Kell Brook to 160?
No, listen, we all agree that was a mismatch, right?
Yep.
Everybody's saying that was a mismatch. I get that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But remember, at the time, he was not there to fight him. He's the fill-in guy. He's the one that said, I'll fight him. Okay? I'll fight him. I'll go in there. Eubank did not want to fight him at that time. And forget about Billy Joe Saunders, bro. He had no interest. This is a guy who admitted that Golovkin would beat him. Like, what kind of bitch shit is that, bro? Okay,
Also,
he said.
Yeah.
So okay, we kind of look at that and we'd be like, that was a weight bully kind of fight. Fine, I'm with you on that. But you don't see it the other way around when a guy's saying, "Yeah, come fight me at the weight that you haven't been
You know what
fighting."
the issue is? Recognize Bivol should have not opened his fucking mouth and said he could have made 160.
Exactly. He wrote himself a check his ass can't cash.
It's like recognize. It's like you tell me, bro. I can meet you here to fight you, bro. And when I put up to that place, bro, you're like, oh no, that's not fair, bro. That's not fair. Nah, bro.
Oh,
Exactly.
Bivol actually agreed to fight him at 168 in September.
That's not.
Here's the thing, like Bivol, he should have said, if Bivol really wanted respect, he should have said, fuck you. I'm not gonna fight on all your conditions like every other opponent. You fight me at my best.
I agree.
And then we fight there because
no, that's
that
a horrible comparison.
No, but
but
if you're Bivol,
like,
you think you're gonna beat him anyways.
No, because Bivol has no choice.
No,
Exactly,
but Bivol should have said. Bivol
He's got no choice. He
does have a choice, man.
No, he doesn't. Who is he going to fight at 175 and give him the kind of paycheck?
Hey, listen, he's making good money as is. Like he's making $1
But
million.
that's a Canelo payday. That's different. That's the different type of money.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a whole.
So he's gonna sell his soul then.
Yeah, bro. Like,
okay,
but it's
so
a prize fighter.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. Hold on. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine Salma Hayek in her prime comes up to you and says, "I'm gonna pay you $1 million to fuck me," but then all of a sudden, LeBron James comes over and says, "I'm gonna pay you $1 billion to fuck me." You gonna sell your manhood to get fucked by LeBron James, or are you gonna fuck Salma Hayek?
No, that's a terrible comparison. First of
all, I'll give this analogy.
So is Bivol gonna sell his manhood to fight Canelo, or is he gonna fight Peter Beef?
Recognize. I'll give you this analogy, bro.
Who wants me to kick him out? Who wants me to kick him out for that one?
All right, I should have used Wilder as the example then.
Recognize.
You should have used another female.
That's a warning.
All right. Let me use another female. Would you rather Hillary Clinton or Salma Hayek? And Hillary Clinton is offering you top dollar.
No.
Yeah, I might go with Hillary Clinton.
I'm not taking that.
Really think about it, bro. Are you willing to sell your manhood, bro? It's like a dude came up to you, right? And he's like, "I'll give you $1 million. All you gotta do is suck my dick, bro." For $1 million, bro.
These are terrible comparisons, but look. Look. First of all, okay, I get what you're saying. If Bivol agrees to say going to 168. And I'll fight him for top money. That's okay. You're right. That's a gentleman's agreement. But one guy is leveraging his power. He's saying, "Look, I know I fought at 175 already against Kovalev, and I knocked him out. But you're not Kovalev, so I'm gonna bring you down to 168."
Yeah,
that's what he's doing, bro.
Yo, personally,
you didn't answer my question, bro.
Yo, personally, bro, with Bivol, what's the name? Dale was talking about this shit earlier today, man. I think they just keeping him in the sideline like Eddie Hearn. He's been pretty inactive. He didn't look good his last fight. I think he's just trying to catch him out, bro.
Hearn is very known for this shit. This is what he tried to do with Usyk. Usyk had to leave Matchroom to invoke his mandatory status and got the fight.
Eddie Hearn gave him his biggest opportunity of his life. What are you talking about?
I get what you're saying in terms. Listen, it's all business. I get it, but why did you hear Usyk talk bad about Eddie Hearn, or behind the scenes just say, "Hey, listen, how do we get this fight?" Somebody told him, "Leave Eddie Hearn, invoke your."
That's called being a great businessman, bro. Eddie Hearn.
Right, but what I'm saying is, but you see, Eddie Hearn is not trying to. He's not trying to put his cash cow in danger. That's what I'm trying to say.
Who's his cash cow?
Well,
AJ.
It's AJ. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. And Usyk beat him. So how did
it's different with Usyk though? He got his own promoter too. He got that Ukraine guy.
Yeah, so does Bivol. Bivol has his own. He has a Russian promoter.
Yeah, but he's not a mandatory status to fight Canelo.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a mandatory.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, it's different though, because Eddie Hearn literally had to talk to Usyk's promoter, bro, to make some shit happen, bro.
The thing
like,
is,
Usyk know what he doing. Usyk behind this shit. He know what he doing.
The thing is, bro,
he's smart.
Bivol opened his mouth. Now he's gonna have to cut weight to 168 and make the fucking weight and fight Canelo.
So when Canelo opened his mouth and said that he would fight Floyd at 152, and Floyd said, "Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that." Did you have that same energy?
What did Canelo do? He did it. He did it.
No, I know he did.
Down to 152 and he lost, bro. Simple, yeah, he lost. Yeah.
But I hear a lot of Canelo fans say, "Well, he was."
But that's not me, bro.
He was.
That's not me, bro. That's not me. You can't put that on me, bro. Mayweather won that fight.
Look, man, Canelo. I think Floyd would have beat him either way. But that's what happens when you give too much. You give too much.
So in that case, you can't really blame
A side, B side shit.
You can't really blame Mayweather, bro. Just like you can't blame Canelo, bro. You gotta blame.
No, if you're not gonna blame Canelo, then you definitely can't blame Mayweather for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And at least Mayweather gives you a full camp.
So you agree
Mayweather says you got a full
camp. You agree with me. You agree with me then. Bivol has to take the fucking fight at 168. You agree with me?
That's up to him.
Nah. Fuck
That's
all
up
that.
to him.
You agree with
No.
me?
Wait. Hold on. That's up to him if he wants to do that. He's a
gotta
light
take it at
heavyweight.
168 or no fucking.
He's a light heavyweight. Hold on. He's a light heavyweight champion, right?
That's not how it works here, buddy. I'm the A side. I'm gonna give you the fight at 168. You take it or not, bro. We're moving on.
Andre Ward had the chance to be lineal light heavyweight champion to fight Chad Dawson up there, but he chose to have the fight at 168. And Dawson said, "Yeah, I could definitely make 168." And he looked like shit, bro.
Yeah, but that's not Andre Ward's issue, bro. That's Dawson.
It is Andre Ward's issue because he made it an issue. Yeah, he could have actually fought him there.
No, because he still has that dub. That dub.
Why is Andre Ward ducking? Why is he ducking Canelo?
He's not ducking Canelo. He's retired.
Canelo called him out, bro.
He hasn't fought in 5 years.
But
didn't Triple G call out Mayweather when Mayweather was
retired?
He
did not. No, he did not. Ever.
He was calling out Floyd.
Okay. Triple G was asked a question. This is where you guys mess up. Would you ever entertain the idea of fighting Mayweather at 154 pounds? He said, "I think I could still make it. Of course, it's Floyd Mayweather. I would at least try to make 154 and fight him." That's not a call out. It's not calling somebody out.
I recognize you ain't keeping the same energy, bro.
That's not a call out, though, man.
But that's not a call out, though. You guys are crazy, man. How's that a call out?
That was more of the fans asking for that fight, not Triple.
Exactly. The fans were asking for it, and he basically was answering the question.
Yeah.
I think if you really listen, it's like he's saying, man, 154 would be hard to make. And Mayweather wasn't even trying to fight. He wasn't talking about fighting Triple G.
No.
So
let me ask you guys a question, okay? Andre Ward, to me, he ducked Mexican fighters. What prime Mexican fighter did he fight?
What?
There were no
Mexican fighters up there.
That's a good point, bro. That's a good point.
That's a good
There
point,
was a-
right, Hefe?
That's a good point. Yeah.
How can
But
we say this
what
guy's an
Mexicans
all-time
are?
great when Gilberto Ramirez?
He
Oh,
wasn't
Lord.
up. No.
Benavides, bro.
Roberto Ramirez was just starting his career.
Benavides.
Yeah, he would have castrated Gilberto Ramirez in front of
I think
freaking
Eldar
in the end.
That's a good fight, bro. That's a good fight. It's 50-50 in my opinion.
Listen, he decided to retire after the second fight with Kovalev.
Canelo said he's not gonna fight any Mexicans.
Yeah, that's
but
fact.
this is the thing, like
Well, you
with
can
the
throw the
Mexican
Benavides.
style, right? You think all them roughhouse tactics would have worked against a Mexican fighter?
Yes.
Against
Bro.
Gilberto Ramirez, yes.
A
like
Mexican
that.
fighter would have fought fire with fire, and I don't know if Ward could handle that.
Boy, Ward would have hurt Canelo.
Yeah,
Come
He would have
on.
hurt
too
him.
big, too skilled.
Ward is one of those dudes you gotta kill him, man. You have to kill
Yeah,
him.
you don't kill him.
Since when is Ward a killer, bro?
He's not a killer. You have to kill him.
You have to kill him. That's what I'm saying. You have to.
That's not how boxing works, bro.
He's not the killer, but you have to kill him in order to be.
It's
That's
not
more than
about
just
you.
punching power. It's about
It's
skills.
not about you killing the dude or trying to beat him. It's about you winning the boxing match, bro.
Yeah, and he's gonna try to win the boxing
The
match
four
with all
criteria-
his heart. So you have to basically try to kill him
Four criteria
in order to
boxing,
win.
bro.
Ward,
which I
Ward,
doubt
Canelo.
recognize knows the four criteria of boxing, bro. Scoring.
Oh, calling him out.
Oh yeah, I do. But that's why I say Andre Ward.
All right, what are they? What are they?
Clean and effective punching, ring generalship, and bunch of other stuff. Who has the better defense? Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Come on.
He would have been too big for. Come on, man. He would have been too big for your.
Here's
for
the
your
scoring
boy.
criteria. You pay the judges, you pay the ref, you pay the fucking cable company, and you pay the fighters, the opposition. There you go.
Andre Ward's not Callum Smith.
Oh, Callum Smith is good, bro. You didn't see Callum Smith knock out the fucking dude Bebo struggled with, bro. You didn't see that knockout.
Callum Smith is a domestic fighter.
Why are you saying that? Because he's white from the
No,
UK?
because it's true. Like he's never beaten
Why are you being
anybody
racist,
outside.
bro? Why are you being racist, bro?
How is that being racist?
He didn't say anything about race.
Bro, he just fucking
He's a
called him
domestic
cracker,
fighter.
bro. He called him a
He
fucking
said he's a
cracker.
domestic fighter.
He called him a cracker. He called him a fucking cracker.
So is you know who else is domestic fighter? Yarde, whatever his name is, the dude that almost knocked out Kovalev. Yarde, another overrated UK domestic fighter.
Hey, low-key, Yard was the most overrated motherfucker
I agree with
of
you on
all
that.
time,
Yeah,
bro.
Yard's-
Like, here's
He
the thing.
was.
I remember
He's
they
a-
were saying Yard was gonna destroy Kovalev. He loses to Kovalev, but then he loses to some other UK guy. Like,
Lyndon,
bro,
Arder, some guy.
yeah, exactly.
But that
guy
fight was close though. L-Dog. That fight was super close.
Bro, all right, I'll say this. Maybe Yard is the goods, but his trainer is trash, man.
He
His
doesn't
trainer-
spar.
Yeah, his trainer said we didn't spar for Kovalev, so by the time he got in the ring, he was super motivated to fight. And I'm like, what the hell kind of shit is that? Like, that's
That
like
was a
say,
lot
hey,
cool with that too.
we didn't throw any punches, man, in the training camp because by the time we wanted to get there, you know, he wanted to be real motivated to throw some punches. Like, get the hell out of here, man.
Right.
Yeah,
But yeah, and by the way, I remember Yard, his trainer was saying, after Kovalev, we're fighting Bradis, and after Bradis, we're fighting AJ.
Well, I mean, he's big enough
Yeah.
to probably put the weight on. Yeah, he's much bigger than Canelo.
He was big enough for 175 and maybe a small cruiserweight.
Yeah.
And you see,
He hit Kovalev with the right hand. One that got Kovalev on shaky legs. He didn't come anywhere near close to knocking him out or knocking
What the
him
fuck,
down.
bro? You didn't see the what was it? The 7th round, fucking Kovalev.
He hit him with the right hand. He had him on shaky legs. That's it, dude.
He's telling you what happened.
Bro.
Not this
Did he knock
crazy-
him down? Did he
You're
knock
acting
him
like,
down?
bro. You just said, "Oh, he wasn't close to getting stopped, bro." The motherfucker was out on his feet, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Gassed out.
He was hurt, not fucking. He wasn't.
Yeah,
They
what
act like,
happened afterwards?
Well, yeah. What happened
afterwards?
right after that? Right after
He
that.
gassed
That's what
out.
I'm saying.
Yard gassed out because he's too big, bro.
Do you know why Yard gassed out?
Because he has too much muscle.
Okay, and
That's
also
part of it. That's part of
he
it.
was getting stabbed to the chest by that jab.
I'll say this
beat the
about
shit out of
I'll
him.
say
That's
this
why.
about Kovalev. It was impressive how Kovalev recovered at that age and that kind of stage
He
of
was
his
probably on
career.
roids, that's why.
Nah, but it was impressive to me how he recovered and all of a sudden managed to stop that guy, because a fighter at that age doesn't usually recover, man. They usually just stay hurt or they give up because they're tired.
So what does that tell you about how hurt he was?
Can you guys?
I mean, he
was able
was
to
he
recover and
was
then
Man,
he
what's
was
with
follow
all
his
these
corner's
Canelo
instructions.
haters, bro?
Oh,
What's
shit,
with all
LT,
this
shit.
Canelo hater panel, bro?
LT cooking, bro.
Off.
I'm about to cook him, carnal. Watch this shit. So what? Shout out to the whole panel, man. Aquí estamos.
What's up?
Salute, peeps.
Real Bree was bringing the smoke. Go ahead and cook him, LT. Tell him
Yeah,
some
man.
Frank-
These
Frank,
Canelo
you know-
haters, bro. Like
bro,
trying to
Charlo-
discredit Canelo, like everything, bro. Like if
Hey,
he
man.
was Caleb Plant and shit, bro. Get the fuck
I
out
want
of
to
here, man.
I just want
LT,
Canelo to get one good win.
LT,
Hey,
you're
Charlo,
gonna
struggle.
be
Charlo
upset
struggled
with me,
against-
LT.
Go
I'm
ahead,
rooting
Recognize.
for Caleb Plant, bro.
Wow, bro.
I'm rooting for Caleb Plant.
I'm gonna tell you guys this honestly. Like Caleb Plant, I like him, man. I really do like him. Okay, I understand some of the stuff he does is cringe.
We all know why, bro.
No. Some of the
solid.
stuff is cringe, but dude, the guy has overcome a lot of stuff in his life, man. I gotta respect that. Like how he had his daughter die, who was a young.
Benavides exposed him, bro. That's a lie. His story is fabricated, bro.
Bro, yeah, man, I've been hearing that shit around, bro. That
Wait,
it's all
wait,
fake,
wait.
bro.
What do you
That he
mean?
still let
What do you
that
mean?
that was his niece and shit, and that he goes to a fucking pantheon, to a graveyard, to a tomb that's not even him, bro. It just sits there for the cameo and shit, bro.
Nah, I don't know about that, but
That's what I've been hearing.
no, the real story of Benavides put out, I think on Twitter, like a link of the baby mamas or whatever, talking shit about how Caleb Plant was never there for their dying daughter or whatever.
Yeah, okay, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard, that he was abusive
He's
to
a piece of
her,
shit.
and that he was like he never gave, like he was cheating on her.
He
and he didn't give a
disowned
fuck.
that. He disowned his sick daughter. That's what she was saying.
Okay, but here's
Frank,
the thing,
can you hear
right?
me?
We
Yeah, I
can
can hear
hear
you guys.
unfortunately.
I can hear you.
But what I was gonna say is,
No, thank you.
nah, I'm joking, Michael Poe. But I'm gonna say this, dude. Women lie, right? We know, like,
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
that's why I'm not gonna judge Rolly Romero, bro. Bro, look at the the landscape out there. There's a lot to gain by just discrediting these athletes.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's why I agree with you real quick on the Rolly situation. Look, I'm not saying that he's not capable of that. I mean, I don't know him, and he seems like he could be rough, like a rough dude. But let's be honest.
It's hard, bro.
Like, go look at these girls, bro. Go look at these girls and tell me they look like saints to you. At least the one chick.
Exactly, bro. Like, tell me this,
Bro, they all look like strippers, bro.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask you this: when you guys were young, like to
Hey, what are you
those
trying
of
to-
you who are old motherfuckers in this chat, did you not get females like that who would kind of present
Yes.
themselves to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
like-
I got a couple of them.
You know how many people I know, bro, put certain pills in women's drinks, bro, or get bitches.
Oh, what
too.
the fuck?
I don't
No,
want to
bro,
hear that shit.
Not specifically like that, I know, but what I hear, bro, like that's a norm, bro, especially back in the day, bro. With fucking
Yeah, I'm not trying to catch a case on fucking live, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
nah,
Women
nah,
like
me,
women
bro.
now, bro. Women like women now.
Let's be real, bro. Dudes take
Always
advantage of drunk chicks, bro. Or we're just gonna lie about
Yeah,
that.
but here's the thing: drunk females take advantage of drunk dudes. Like drunk people take advantage of drunk people.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you know
Cardi-
which one taking advantage?
That's what I'm
of
saying
what?
about Rolly, right? Like
I'll
white
wait
people.
for court. Wait for court.
Cardi
or
B, Cardi
tell
B
this
admitted.
chick to pop this pill, fucking ecstasy pill or whatever, bro. The bitch next
Ask
thing you know, she feels all
JCC
Yeah, but
Junior.
listen,
bro. It happens,
but
bro.
Cardi B has actually admitted to drugging up like guys with money to fucking take their money. She's actually admitted that.
But she's a hood rat.
Didn't
Yeah, we know.
some chick two chicks rob JCC Junior of his Rolex and all that shit?
Yeah, and
Charlo
Charlo.
brothers got robbed
And-
too.
Yeah,
Facts.
Remember
that's
Charlo's
what I'm
got
saying.
robbed of their man purses.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. Like when it comes to, because this is a good like segue to the topic that's kind of hot in boxing right now. Do you guys actually think Rolly is guilty? In my
Yes.
opinion, I'm not gonna say he's guilty, but I'm
Yes,
gonna
bro.
say
I got an opinion about that.
until there's proof.
It
I'm
looks
not
bad, but until
I
it's
want to
in
hear
court,
Let's
real
be
quick. I want
real,
to hear
bro.
Rare Breeze. Go ahead, Rare Breeze. What you
Look,
got to say? And then we're gonna go around. Go ahead,
yeah.
Rare Breeze.
So I always got like a side eye when it's more than like at least 3 women. I mean, they can't all be lying. That's what I think. But I will say this. If there's one motherfucker in boxing that would do some shit like that, it's gotta be Rolly. Something's off with that dude. Like you can
that's
tell,
that's a good point.
like
Wait,
you can tell something's
I
not right with
don't
that
know. I
dude.
don't like that,
No,
but
no,
I can
bro.
see
And
what you're
then
saying. But go ahead. Next. Go ahead.
recognize on his IG. If you follow him, bro, like before all this shit happened, the dude used to post like some crazy shit, bro. Like the dude like
I know.
stroking his cock on IG, like with random females there. And,
This dude is a weirdo, yo.
Yeah, like cum stains, like on
Oh,
balls and
really,
shit,
bro? He used to do that shit.
Yeah, bro.
all
Like
right,
weird,
maybe he's
like
guilty.
freakish shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He might be fucking guilty, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say this, dude.
Well, we
I
still
think he
still
might.
wait.
Oh man. Okay. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Keep
Say it.
talking. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna say it.
he's a
So,
vegan, bro.
he might have did what was said, but at the same time, it's kind of like,
What are you about to say?
okay, yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
It has to do with the accusation.
Say
Right?
it.
So that's all it is.
All right, fuck it. I'll say it. You know, how do we know that she didn't like?
Do it and then say Rose right.
Yes.
Yeah, like how do we know she didn't kind of
Exactly,
consent to it?
man.
Like that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
no, they said that it was consensual at first, but like he kept pushing it. That's what they were saying.
Oh, please. That's going to be hard in court, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Nah, but
that's true.
like
But
that's like I feel like Rolly he hangs out with chicks that are like just kind of like hood rats anyway. But then it's like the hood rats they're waiting on your fucking downfall too because they probably did some shit to them. But then when you get your sign, they know it's time. They know their games, bro. Like they're not fucking playing around.
Now
what
it's
happens?
not, bro. Like I understand, like if a woman, you know what I'm saying, she wants to fuck, bro, but it's not that simple, bro. This dude's a
Yeah.
DJ, bro. This
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
bro,
You got to be smooth.
he
You can't
was-
just like.
he was into like some crazy.
And why does this only
crazy
happen
shit,
to
bro.
celebrities? In the
That,
real
that's
world,
what I'm. No. Here's the thing. Here's the
Bro,
thing.
bro, bro, bro,
Hold
imagine,
on,
bro,
real
imagine,
quick,
bro,
real
like
quick.
you're
Hold on,
trying to
one
fuck the
at a
bitch.
time.
You're trying to the dude, like the bitch thinks it's a normal fucking. This motherfucker wants to fist the bitch, bro. Like, come on, man, you can't do that type of
Well,
shit.
you don't
bro.
even know if that's what really happened. But go ahead.
Here's what
No,
I'll
but
say.
that's
Like
that's a lifestyle, bro.
the reason we only hear about
there's
celebrities
the whole
doing it.
forearm.
The reason we only hear about celebrities doing it is because they're famous, so it gets more attention. But
Yeah.
like this, is what I
I've
say.
seen it in the real world. Real
This what
women
I
just say
hold
no.
on, real
The
quick.
bartender kicks
Well,
them out.
dudes,
Or
Hold
the
on, hold
dudes
on,
get
real
off.
quick,
That's
real
what
quick. Let
happens.
me say this to Rolly. You know, if Rolly or someone in his team is listening, because boxing is a small world, man.
Yeah.
You gotta really make sure. You gotta really make sure these days, especially if you're a public person. You gotta make sure. You gotta take precautions. And you gotta
Yes.
protect yourself because people will take advantage of you.
I think
Look,
not only
look.
that it's like
Better
ahead, buddy.
start recording that shit then.
Exactly. You gotta record it. And you gotta have a witness.
I feel like the girls that Rolly hangs out with, they're like hood chicks that are like hot in the hood, right? So it's like those chicks they'll hang out with you and they probably have like a bunch of guys doing that kind of shit to them. But then they probably said like Rolly, now you're famous, so you gotta pay me, otherwise I'm gonna say this shit. And
That's
Rolly's
right.
like, yeah, go fuck yourself. You know, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
pay you shit. And then they were like, all right, so I'm gonna get the other girl too. So like, you sure? And then Rolly didn't pay him because Rolly's fucking ignorant. And
Real
then they
quick,
fucking
I wanna ask you guys something. Maybe if anybody knows,
Yeah.
what was when did this happen? That this girl's talking about. When did this exactly happen?
we don't know.
I don't know.
About a week after the press conference for the tank fight.
And then
That's when
she went to the authorities.
okay, she went. No,
Yeah,
here's the
one of
thing.
them already did.
Okay. Hold on, recognize
One of them did now.
This happened quite a while ago, and then it's like a week after the tank press conference, she claims it happens, and then a week later, she files a police report. But here's the thing: like, you're not supposed to talk on something until, until the judgment's made, right? You're supposed to file a police report and wait until the fucking judgment is made, and then you can say shit.
Yep.
That's my point. Now if he turns out to be innocent, his career is fucked. He's gonna look like that no matter what.
Floyd made a career out of it. He got a whole fucking boxing record punching women. What the fuck?
Exactly. Rolly's image isn't that good, clean type image. So, if anything, it probably helps his career if he gets out.
Floyd is 60 and old.
No, the problem is Rolly ain't good though, so it won't matter. He sucks.
Well, look. He probably the point is that these girls that he hangs out with, like the guy that was saying it earlier, I think it was Viking or Michael Poe. These are the type of girls that will do something like that. So let's take how much. Let's give a guess of what Rolly Romero is worth. Let's say like 100,000, 200,000, maybe even less than that, right? But let's just say
money to blow, right?
Right.
He just got the biggest. He just got the biggest
hood
fight
rat,
of his life.
that girl doesn't even have that. She don't have nothing. She don't have nothing. So she's thinking to herself, "Yo, you should have gave me at least 2 G's, bro. Like I fucking asked for." Or let's say she just came up with it afterwards. She's like, "Look, I'll leave you alone. Give me 2 grand. Give me 3 grand. Give me 5 grand."
Yeah,
Right.
and she probably heard like the purse. It was like, okay, you're getting at least $1 million, so they did that shit to me. You remember that shit?
Exactly.
So
Now the
give
price.
me like
Yeah,
5
you
G's or
can
something.
borrow money if you're getting a guaranteed $1 million payday. Like you can borrow money, pay me now. But this what I'll say about Rolly. Until he is proven guilty, I'm not willing to call him a rapist, man, because that's a big accusation on someone. On a young man. I'm not gonna do that until he's proven guilty.
I got one question.
Yeah.
When's the because whenever it's like this many women, I don't think I've ever seen like a point where like it was proven like this person didn't do it. You know what I mean?
Bill Cosby, just recently. Bill Cosby just got let out of prison. Over 100 girls, or 80, anywhere from 80 to 100 or more, said that
what did
he
this man do?
did.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
He really didn't do nothing.
No, I was saying
37 girls.
He got out on a technicality, but he's blind as a bat. He's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, but really, if you look at it, okay, so they used to use, Quaaludes were a thing back then.
Yeah.
Okay, and a lot of these guys and girls would take it. They would take it, and that's how he would. The way I understand it, he would even give it to them knowingly, right? And so, like, kind of loosen them up, whatever the fuck. It makes them real relaxed, even sleepy, and these were girls that were coming back, and they were coming back after the fact. So, if you knew there was something wrong, why would you go back? Dude, I've had girls tell me, check this out. I've had girls tell me, right? And I know they're lying. I don't give a fuck because I was just trying to hit, right? I was hitting, one or two. One particular girl, she was trying to tell me this dude that I know that smashed it, right?
Yeah.
That he raped her 6 times, 6 different times.
Fuck no.
Come on,
No.
man.
6 times?
6.
Dude, like here's what I'm thinking,
He
right?
kept coming back,
Logically,
man.
dude, yeah, like how does something happen 6 times and you don't run
But you see what
away?
I'm trying to say? Look, what if I was Eldo? What if I was crazy? Now I had nothing against him. I don't even know him. You know, I don't even know this guy. But let's say if I was crazy and stupid, and I hurt that dude. Okay, you get what I'm saying? She's telling me the guy, that they hooked up 6 times, and all 6 times he drugged her and had sex with her. Don't you think in the first
No
time?
way.
Come on, you get what I'm saying, bro?
At that point, like, what are you, like a sucker for punishment?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So girls tell sometimes elaborate lies, very creative lies, and outright crazy lies. Maybe she was testing me. Who knows? Maybe she was like, I want to see if this guy does something to him. Maybe she really liked that guy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the crazy thing, recognize, like, people will lose their shit at you if you just say something like, I'm not willing to judge Rolly until there's proof.
I know. Yeah,
because
I know that.
I've seen people saying, like, hashtag I believe woman. And it's like, I don't believe any accuser until they have proof.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
what? You know, do they believe men? If I say that female raped me, are they going to instantly be saying, like,
They'll laugh at you.
oh, you raped him? Like, how could you do that? No, like...
All right. I think we gotta get off the rape topic. This is kind of crazy.
Just say R.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is kind of topical in boxing now with, like, the Rolly thing.
His life
But I
will
understand,
be
like,
over,
the
innocent or guilty. I feel bad for him, actually, if he's innocent.
All they gotta do is just check the DMs, right?
You think
Yeah,
Rolly?
surely.
You think Rolly? Well, actually, he probably was, but you think Rolly was one of them dudes? He probably wasn't getting females before the boxing. So
Probably, you know, like, look, I'm not trying to diss him or anything like that. Listen,
Rolly's also Dominican, right?
I've seen fat, ugly motherfuckers with nice looking girls off of games. Just off games.
Yeah.
You know? And these motherfuckers are broke too sometimes. They like broke and they're just whatever they're saying to them, these little girls are biting it, you know. So but I will say he is a strange dude. Like the way he talks is kind of funny, the way he looks like he's been punched in the head too many times or whatever. So
literally.
Yeah, so look, but at the same time, right?
Yeah.
He's probably somebody that don't understand the game. So he's like, damn, these girls, I could get these girls and I could violate them. In his mind, violating is just fucking them, you know, because he's not gonna be with them or whatever. So
I don't think he's completely innocent. Rolly's like, you know,
No,
he's
probably not.
all roads lead to Rome. Like he's shown trails of like just, you know, like his
I
character
don't know if
is a
it's
little bit like
completely innocent. He's not completely guilty, is what it is. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be one of those gray areas where it's like, okay, he did do some fucked up shit, but at the same time, it was kind of presented to him, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, the timing was a little off. Like
it's going to be a gray area.
Yeah. There's always going to be that.
A lot of girls in the hood or like, you know, that kind of place, like they just look good and they just like waiting for that kind of paycheck. So it's like they probably had a disagreement and, you know, like Rolly wasn't willing to pay because he's stupid. And
he's young too, so he's not used to the fame. So he's probably like, he probably didn't think much of it. But then, I mean, if you're famous, dude, you got to really make sure.
Look, I knew this dude, right? I knew this
Fellas,
guy.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
All right, John. All right, Paul.
Later, Paul.
I'll be on the
All
chat,
right,
but I gotta go wake up my son. I'm in Europe, so.
All right,
I'll
brother.
talk to you guys
Enjoy
later.
it, man. Definitely, man. You got it, man. I'll tell you this
An
quick
American
story.
do it in Europe, man.
Yeah, hey, that's the way to do it. Get yourself a European girl.
Yeah, go get yourself a mail order bride, guys, like Michael Poe. I'm kidding, Poe.
Hey, go get yourself a Rolly ordered bride.
I'll stay away from that one, man. But look, I knew a dude from the so he was a barber, right? And he was pretty popular. He looked like fucking R. Kelly. It was weird, bro. He looked just like R. Kelly at that time. And
Yeah.
not saying that he was an R.
Kelly.
Kelly type of guy, but he had
Yeah.
a bad looking girl. I'm talking about like she was just everything was nice. Everything about her. Body, skin complexion, everything, the way she did herself up. Dude, he had a kid with her, right?
Yeah.
Do you know she was banging Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
She was banging Derek Jeter. And when one day because we were just like talking, I'm not intrusive like that, but since the subject came up, we were talking. And he was like, "Let her do her thing," and I was like, "You cool with that?" He's like, "Well, first of all, we're not really together." I'm like, "Yeah, but you got a kid with her." It's like, "Yeah, you know, I'll take care of my kid." And he was like, "First of all, we're not really together, and she's getting money."
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like
And Derek
these women,
Jeter's
man.
Yeah,
These
Derek
hood
Jeter's
rats,
a
they
good
have it
looking.
all planned.
Look, think about it. Derek Jeter is a good looking dude, right? No homo, but he was a good looking kid back then.
Yeah.
He's famous, and she's still charging him. She's still gonna charge him. It doesn't matter at that point. When you got status, girls expect money.
But dude, it's even worse if you're a boxer, because as soon as they accuse you, what do they think? Oh, he's violent.
He's a violent guy. Yep, a football player
like
too.
oh, he beat her. You know, he threatened her. Like, and I understand like there might be something to that, but that's what I'm saying. These young dudes, they got to be careful. They got to consider this. They got to think like, okay, I'm a boxer. Like, I'm in the public light. I'm earning a lot of money. You know, one of these females is going to try something on me.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how these rappers and athletes, they all share the same females. Like, I know the world ain't
think about that.
Small.
That's a new thing. Well, probably not a new thing. It was always probably happening, but because of social media, we know more of it. But so they're meeting the same girls, right?
Right.
I think that's worse than what we have. Listen, dude, we're all from different cities, different parts of the world.
Yeah.
I'm not banging the same. It's more likely I'm not banging the same girls if I was still out there doing that. I'm not banging the same chicks you guys are banging. We got it better than them. If you really think about it, we got it better than them.
These hood rats, they know what they're doing, man. It's like,
of course they do. Yeah.
There was like a chick on the city bus, and she's like, next year I'm gonna have a kid, and then the next year after that I'm gonna have a kid, right? She was like fucking like 19 or something, probably even like 17, who knows? But she was like basically planning on getting pregnant just so she could cash in on those government welfare checks, man. Like, she can live off of that stuff.
I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys know her. It's like she's like an IG model, Brittany Renner. She scours college campuses talking about.
That's a name that's been popping up. I didn't know.
Bro,
what.
that's predatory.
Yeah,
that's predatory, man.
She trapped Miles Bridges. I know she was. Yeah.
Hey man, pray for our brother Miles Bridges, man.
She trapped that nigga, bro. She dead ass trapped him, bro.
He just needs to get full custody of his kid, man.
That's how
PJ actually.
Bro, she got that shit on lock. He can, bro. PJ, yeah, not Miles Bridges. PJ Washington, yeah, you right, my fault.
Yeah,
that's his kid, bro. That's fucked up.
We try to warn this man. We try to warn him,
but he's young, dumb, and he's rich, man. Like, it's hard to. It's hard to tell a man when, your instincts are playing at you, man.
That's how it is, man. You don't know how to do it. Like Holyfield, that's how he lost his whole he's fucking fighting, and he's like 70 years old, man. He got 9 kids and I don't know 70 baby moms. He's paying all kinds of child support.
God damn.
That's why I say that us regular dudes, we got it better than them. If you really think about it, on many levels, we got it better than them, right? Okay, first of all, they don't know who we are. So I could go to any city that they're not familiar with me, go to its downtown happening area where there's cute girls that go through there, meet up a girl and tell her my name is Romeo and I'm from Washington, D.C. You get what I'm saying? I can tell her whatever the fuck I want. I'm from L.A., baby. My name's Romeo, And she's like, oh, he's different. And I could hit it up and never show up again. That's it. She don't have to worry about me. But now I'm a star. Everybody knows who I am. It's not that easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Football player.
Yes, I know who DK Metcalf is. Yep.
He's like the Francis Ngannou of the NFL, man.
There was like a OnlyFans chick. Like she was mad because he had her drive like I don't know 3 hours to Seattle to see her.
Yes.
And then he changed her mind. Like he changed his mind midway, and had her turn around, and like she made like a whole bunch of videos, like going off on him. I'm like, you're an OnlyFans chick, like
come on.
this shit's funny.
He saw her in person. He said, "God damn, you ugly."
Like, I don't
No,
want to
No, some of
say
these
it.
girls, man. Some of these girls, they take like 200 pictures, right? And they
Right.
all ugly in all of them except for one.
Except
And
for
they'll
Dude,
post that one
Fight,
picture up.
hey, Fight Guy, you know what they do? They go and take like a whole day out of the week to just take pictures at different locations, and then they post them throughout the week. Like, dude, they're self-obsessed, man. But this
I've
chick
seen
that
I've
this
seen
chick
Get
that
real money
Rolly,
though.
this chick that like is accusing Rolly.
I
saw
saw.
some of
Wait,
her.
hold on. So I think it was Rare Breed brought up DK Metcalf. I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right, the picture of that girl,
Yeah.
and like she was not that good looking, man. Sorry
No.
about that. Right, she wasn't even looking straight in the camera, right? But you could tell that her face was like all lopsided.
I've been thinking like that's somebody's sister. Like, can you imagine that's your sister? Like, and like
Oh
everybody,
man.
or your
Wait,
daughter or some shit. Damn.
Nah,
wait,
no,
wait,
don't even go there.
No, I mean,
Tank is fighting Isaac Cruz, right?
That's
Is
a
this
good.
kid really good?
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, but he has no defense though, so I think that's going to end early. But he might catch Tank, so who knows?
He's
That's
got
the
power.
thing. It'll be an exciting fight, but I don't know if it'll be like a competitive fight. It'll be
We'll see
good
if he
for while
takes a
it
dive or
lasts.
not, right? So who knows?
Whoever
man?
wins is not going 12. I can promise you that.
Exactly.
But
He could
we'll
hurt
see.
Tank.
Yeah, he could definitely hurt Tank. This motherfucking crack.
I mean, he can rush him, right? Because that's his style. Like he's aggressive
Yeah.
as a motherfucker. They used to call him like the. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously he's not as good, but they used to call him like the lightweight Mexican Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean, that's his inspiration. Like he comes at you, he throws a bunch of punches, he tries to knock you out with every one of them. So
he took out Mother Galeno, whatever his name is, in one round. Tio took
Yeah.
9 rounds to take that guy out. So
Okay. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Did you guys see the Filipino Sean Porter this past week?
nope.
oh, he
you
fought the
talking about the
Puerto
kid that
Rican
won?
dude?
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
you're
it
talking about.
was hilarious.
That's a good comparison, although I think he just has this awkward style that the Puerto Rican kid couldn't fuck with it, man.
Yeah.
Yo, do you
Alright.
see this picture that I'm sharing? Recognize?
Oh man.
Wait.
Oh no, where is it? No, the not the picture. The I'm showing a screen share, right?
Oh, okay, hold on. I got you.
I know y'all seen Canelo rub Andy's ass tap, bro.
Ah,
look at this girl, man.
I saw that shit too.
That shit was sad, bro.
That shit
like a
was
Mexican thing.
cringe. Hey, but when it came to Josue Vargas, man, that
Dude,
dude got
she's not even
embarrassed.
like good looking, man.
She kind of looks like a man.
Yeah, look at all of her makeup and everything.
Nah,
Yeah,
she
I
like
don't
a-
understand.
Yeah,
That's
she like a
probably why he
dude.
turned her down.
She
Yeah.
like a dude.
That looks like a trap.
Absolutely, I don't blame him. Shit, I would if he's my boy and he shows me that, I'm like, I think you better change your mind quick.
Yeah, like, her eyebrows are even fake, man.
Well,
Look at the
recognize-
jawline. Look at the jawline.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like her face is square, right? Her face is square,
Yeah,
and she
she's
has like
not
a
even.
masculine jaw. That's
She
a
looks
dude.
like she looks like an Instagram filter of a dog.
Look,
That's
look,
a dude with an Insta filter, bro.
so he probably he probably wasn't in his right mind when he saw her the first time, or he's too horny or some shit. And then his bigger head, the one on top, said, "Yo, that's a dude, man." And he said, "Oh hell no, you can't come over here. Sorry."
No, I
Recognize
think she was already there, right? So he saw her in person. He's like, God damn.
Oh, damn, that's even worse. Yeah,
You remember the Friday, that movie Friday? He's like, you look like Freddie Jackson. Janet Jackson, you look like Freddie Jackson.
Recognize what you think of Jose Vargas.
Hey, shit, I picked Josue, man. That
Oh, the
motherfucker
Vargas
made me
opinion
look
fight?
like an idiot.
Yeah.
Bro, I changed my
I
pick.
personally was.
I picked
I
Zepeda
think it
first,
was
then I went Vargas.
justice, man. This is why sometimes I watch boxing, man. Like a dude who talks so much shit and just like, you know, just corny shit, like the way he was behaving, and to get knocked out in the first round and have his brother crying.
Dude,
I
especially
think that
the
was
way he was
beautiful, man.
acting, though, man. Like the way he was acting, he was copying a lot of what Conor McGregor was doing on the come up, like walking in front of the dude while holding the flag, you know,
Yeah.
trying to get in front of him, trying to snatch the bout. Like that dude was being disrespectful, and bro, that shit is so embarrassing.
What I didn't like is when the threatening started. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I wouldn't like that done to me. If I'm gonna go fight somebody and I'm gonna do it in their hometown, and then they start like, okay, you can talk shit to me. That's fine, right? But now you're like, yo, you know where you at? You know where you at? You in New York? What does that mean, bro? What are you saying? What? You gonna shoot me after the fight or something?
Like, don't threaten my family and friends.
Yeah, don't
who are
threaten my
gonna be
family.
there.
Don't
Yeah,
do that
also
shit.
it's like we're in
And that-
Madison Square
I'll
Garden.
tell you
We're not in
what.
the Bronx.
I'll tell you what. You want to play that game? Don't ever come to my hometown then.
Hey, but that's
I'll
what
play
happened.
that
Did you
same
hear?
game with you.
Did you hear like a certain gang jumped Zepeda's family?
Yeah,
After
I
the
know who
fight?
it was. Yeah, I know who it
That's
was.
just fucked up, man.
I don't even know if that was true, but if the people that were with him are definitely LK, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm from New
they were
York, so I
throwing
know
up the
that.
sign
I
and
know that whole
everything.
little. Yeah, and they're mainly from where he's at. They're mainly over there.
That guy looks like a clown now, dude. He talked
Of
all that
course.
shit to get knocked out in the first round. I like Zepeda though, man.
I like
Zepeda,
Zepeda. Always did.
he's a silent assassin. He doesn't
Yep.
like
Yeah, it's like that kind of
talk
shit
all
doesn't
that
really
shit.
work with like fucking veteran Mexican fighters because they don't really get phased out and emotional like that, you know. So it's like, come on, man.
Vargas was the favorite too. That's the funny part.
Yeah, he was the favorite. He talked all that shit and he got knocked out.
He got his ass whooped, bro.
What I hope is that when he goes to anywhere out of town, I hope somebody does the same shit to him. That's what I hope.
It was just bad matchmaking, man. He was still green.
Yeah.
He was still green, bro. He was still he's basically undefeated. He had it lost because of DQ.
He sunned him, man. He sunned that boy.
Yeah, that dude was never good anyway, bro.
He made him his son, man.
He was under Floyd Mayweather, but they was feeding him the tank, you know, just to get some sparring sessions out of him. So he left Floyd. That's where Vargas came from.
Like, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking Zepeda was washed since the Baranchik fight because he looked like garbage against Hank Lundy.
Yeah,
I was thinking, okay, he's done. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Zepeda, this is obviously a setup for Zepeda. It's in New York, Puerto
Look, I'm gonna be
Ricans,
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. When I heard the fight was happening, I was like, maybe they know something about Zepeda, right? That's what
Yeah, like he's done. Like he's getting
exactly.
whooped.
But when I saw the way Vargas was acting, I was like, man, he might bringing out the lion, that lion that's still inside of him.
Exactly.
Out. And I think that's exactly what happened, bro. I don't think he would have been that on point if this kid would have not talked the shit that he was doing and threatening him and all that stuff. Dude, that's a threat. That's a threat. Everybody knows a threat. When somebody tells you this and this and that, I can make sure you don't leave. That's a threat, bro. That's what they're doing to you. And he just kept it quiet. He said, look, I'm going to handle my business. He told his people to calm down. I'm gonna handle this boy in the ring.
Bro, he slept his ass like fucking
Beautiful.
like
Dude, he
just
looked like
stayed his
remember
whole body.
Ray Mercer? Remember when Ray Mercer knocked out Tommy Morrison in the
Yeah,
corner? He looked like
yeah,
that.
yeah. His eyes was looking up in the ceiling, and he was just getting punched in the chin left and right. He was out. He was like,
Are
dude,
you
what are you
guys
looking at?
are you guys surprised that the ref let the fight go on after the first knockdown? Because when I saw him fall over after he got back up, I thought, oh shit, the ref's gonna stop this. Like he's clearly not on steady legs. Like, I kind of knew it was over.
Well, look, I don't have a problem with the ref letting it go. You know, he's like, look, he beat the count. It is the first round.
Nah, he fell over like when he tried to get up, right? Because he was so emotional.
Yeah.
He tried to get up so early. It's like, dude, you got hit flush. You got countered flush. Like, take your time. But he was so emotional. He got up super fast and he kept falling and he kept falling and then he got up and he was too dizzy. Like, dude, take your time. But he was too emotional. He was already too emotional even from the press conference. I don't think the caliber of like what he was at, like I don't think he was kind of ready for that kind of shit. So it's like, some people
He
are like
better-
just not emotionally not ready.
He better change
him
his
out, man.
mindset. Yeah, they might have, man. They might have just cashed him out. They
That whole
gassed.
event, dude, that whole event was messed up because they had it in Madison Square Garden. They had all those New York
Exactly.
Ricans,
It was
and
set
then they
up for
all
him to
lost.
win.
But like the
They
scorecards were all
all
messed up.
lost. Yeah,
But
that
that's what I
fucking
was saying. Like that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, Zepeda looked shot in his last fight. This fight is happening in New York, where Vargas is from. Like this is surely his like top rank
moment.
trying to
Yeah,
build him.
exactly.
Like
I
this
thought
was his moment, and then he talked all that shit and got fucked up in front of all his home. Like here's the thing, I'd rather get fucked up out of town.
Me too.
Where people can
Because this at least is
exactly people can see it like on replay, sure, but dude,
Oh,
they're not there in person.
I'd rather get beat in town by a person who's from my same town, or
Yeah.
within the city. But you talked all that shit. You threatened an out of towner, and he kept it cool. Shout out to Zepeda. He said, "Look, I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing that game. I'm a boxer. We just get in the ring. We'll see what happens." And you get knocked out in less than a round, bro. You didn't even last one fucking round.
Exactly. That's the worst thing that can happen, dude. A first round knockout like that is,
Yeah,
dude.
even
You
if he
can't
just
even
got
just
like,
move for the first round and survive.
even if he just got knocked out, that would be fine. But like now they're gonna piece him all together. But like when trash talking goes wrong and all
Oh,
They
dude.
already did. They already did, bro.
You best
so it's like they're
believe
gonna
he's
have
gonna
like every fucking slow motion shot of him fucking getting knocked
Yeah.
out. So
He's going to be like Uzi Ahmed. If anyone remembers Uzi Ahmed, he was this Pakistani English
Ooh.
fighter that was dancing to the ring, and then he got knocked the fuck out.
Well,
He's
wait.
gonna.
Are any of you guys like big MMA fans? Because there's this one MMA fighter. He was like an Asian guy, and there was like some white dude who he's like he had tats all over his body.
Yeah, that's the guy that bashed his girlfriend up. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
guy.
he was talking. He was talking all that shit, dude, to the Asian guy. The Asian guy goes in there and beats the fuck out of him in like one round.
Yeah,
That's gonna be like that, dude. That's gonna
And
be
I don't
like
even
that.
watch MMA, but I've seen that clip. So he's gonna be
Yeah.
viral famous for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's just gonna live forever, dude. Your kids are gonna see that. your kids are gonna see you acting like a fucking moron and getting your ass kicked.
Then they're gonna see their uncle crying because
That's what I was gonna say. Exactly, bro. Crying in another man's arm. He looked like he was in a fucking war. Like he looked like a fucking war wife or something like that. He was crying in his fucking
Dude, he was
arm.
crying like a bitch. Like he was, dude, he was bawling like his eyes out like a child who, bro, he was crying like a fucking kid or a female. Like that was not how a man should handle himself.
what they doing now, right? And I'm talking about what Fight Scout brought up. Basically, it was Puerto Rico night, and or it was supposed to be in Madison Square Garden. And so what I've noticed is, right, like I think ESPN is making this mistake. They are a good crop of Puerto Ricans. They're not in New York. or the Northeast. I don't know why you still think that, right? So they're thinking about the past, right? It was either from Puerto Rico or the New York Ricans, and they all the Ricans around that area, the northeastern area. Dude, that boat shipped a long time ago. If you notice, most of the good Puerto Ricans out of the last 20 years are coming from the island, or they're coming from Florida now. And the reason that is because the people my age moved to Florida. They moved out there and they raised their kids out there. So, Zayas is a perfect example. Zayas does not look like a kid from New York. I already look at him. He has too much shine on his skin. That's a kid from Florida or Puerto Rico, one of the two. And they're staying away, even though, I'm not saying South Florida is a fucking, it's a safe haven. No, there's ghetto over there too. But they have ghettos over there is what I meant to say. Not the whole place is ghetto, but they have like ghettos over there, just as bad as New York or anywhere in the Northeast. But he's not living that life. He's living a boxing lifestyle, which is, eating, training, and, there's no excuses in Florida why you can't train. It's hot all year round.
New York is just like New York, like Bronx and all that places. It's just like too fucking, I don't know. It's congested to kind of like stay focused. Like you can't come out there like talking shit like it's the streets.
You
Bro.
live
Like what the hell
on
are
top
you?
of you. Yeah, you got people that live on top of you. You live in a building where like fucking 80 people live there. You know how that shit is.
Yeah, like this dude is like in a hoodie, like a 32-year-old dude, just calm Mexican dude. Like, why are you talking to him like it's the streets, bro?
Yeah, you're talking to him like he's from the streets. He doesn't know you. He's here to fight. That's it.
You're 23 years old. Like, what street dude is gonna respect you just shit talking a fucking?
Zapeda's from cartel country. That's not gonna intimidate no one. That shit doesn't mean nothing.
First of all, it wouldn't be that easy. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be that easy if he tried to go at Zepeda on that shit.
Hey,
Now, I don't know
that's
what happened with
something
his
else
family.
I saw real quick.
But-
That's something else I saw on Twitter. Apparently, I don't know the gang, but someone said like his brothers are HI or something. I don't know what that means.
Who?
But Zepeda.
What'd you say?
Oh.
HI?
Yeah.
HI.
Like I saw Zepeda. Okay. Zepeda's brother was wearing like a
Yeah.
Jewish symbol around his neck, like a what do they call it? Star of David.
Oh yeah, could be.
Not Knights. Not a Knights
Hebrew
Templar thing.
Israelite. It's a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah, I don't know what
okay.
gang. Yeah.
I mean, shit, I don't even know, but yeah, that could be it. But
No, but Zepeda is from the West Coast. Like even
Yeah,
like
that's-
gang members,
that's what I
they're
heard. They
kind
got
of
some
like
rivalry.
chill. Like New York.
Oh, is
everybody just-
Zepeda American? I thought he was from actual Mexico. I didn't know
No, he's
Zepeda
from
was
Long
a-
Beach.
No, he's
okay,
from
no,
Long
right.
Beach.
Don't get it
I
twisted.
think
Yeah, I
he
didn't
was
know that.
born there, but he was probably raised in America.
What
Yeah,
you
I thought he
saw
was from
there,
Mexico.
what you saw there is that's just low level ignorance, right? Like I'm from New York. I know a lot of people from New York. You come here. You want to fight me, bro? On a boxing fight, I'm gonna give you the respect as a man. I'm not gonna be threatening you. That would never happen, right? And if I saw somebody doing that, trying to hurt you, then I'll be like, yo, you need to back off. You know what I'm saying? This is a straight up fight. Back off. And if they disrespect that, then I'm gonna have beef with them. Because, I would make sure if you come over here, anything happens to you, that's on me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So those dudes are low lives. They just represent
Yeah.
like that scumbag section of
The thing about New
every
York
city.
is like it's like we have a lot of bad people representing us right now. So it's like guys like that. That's like they're not really
Exactly,
doing
yeah.
anything in the street. They're just like around when things happen. So it's like those guys are more amped up. Like because like real street dudes that have credit and that really done stuff. They're not gonna talk like that to people that are not talking back, So those are just young
Exactly.
guys
Where's
that are just around shit when shit happens. So they just
Where
like
was that dude? Where was that big homie to tell those dudes like back in the day? Yo, why are you coming at him like that? Did he do
Yeah.
something? Like first of all, like I would have been like, whoa, what happened? What did he do? Nah, he's from LA, and so what? He's coming here to fight you on a gentleman's agreement. Get the fuck out of here with that. If that's
all
my
the
crew,
drama is like, I
I'll be
don't
like, nah, and I will go up to him. I'll be like, you're safe here. Anything even happens, that's on me. Okay, anything even comes close to happening, that's on me. They don't have that no more.
They just don't have that respect. Like you could just see, like he's not from like that kind of environment. It's just like these dudes see
You don't
things
ever
around them.
disrespect a civilian. You don't disrespect a civilian. You're not supposed to do that. You know?
Yeah, it's like such a fucking stupid shit to see. Like, oh, I'm from New York, and this is like, come on, man. Like,
I
you
would have
don't have to
fucking
say that.
oh
You're
man.
already in New York. You're already in your town. Like, what the hell?
I'd have been like, so what, bitch? So what? I'm in New York. I would have told her just like that. So what?
This
I'm
is
from New York
H
too.
Money, straight out of Brooklyn.
Straight out of Brooklyn. I would have stepped in there. I would have been like, yo, I'm from New York too. So what, bitch? I'm from out here too. He's here to shoot a fair one in the ring, in a boxing ring.
Yeah, like, are we fighting or are we not? Like, what the hell is
Yeah,
going
like
on?
what the fuck is this, bro? Anyway, he got what he deserved. You know, hold that, live
feel
with it
like
for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like people like Danny Jacobs, like Mike Tyson, like from the real Brownsville, where like the murder capital, like they don't talk like that. What the hell? Like,
No, they're not wannabes. Yeah, they're not wannabes, and they understand karma. You understand? So remember, Zepeda's from LA. I hope you never have a fight in LA because maybe somebody has something to say to you over there. You know, maybe one of those boys will say, "Hey, you know where you're at? You're in LA. I'll make sure you
And
don't
like
go
you were
back
saying,
home
bro,
like
real gangsters don't hold like postcode. They
I'll
don't
make
hide
sure you
behind the
don't go home
postcode.
like Biggie or something like that, right? They can do the same thing too.
Yeah, postcodes don't win fights or wars or anything anyway, so
Yeah,
real
it's
gangsters
dumb.
don't hide behind that. Did you ever see John Gotti going, I'm from here, I'm from there? No, he was who he was because he did it. It wasn't because of what his postcode was. He made it on his own volition.
These guys were
also,
calm.
like, no matter how hard you are, like you gotta respect another man. You know, like that's your opponent. Like, what the hell?
That's why he
Absolutely, yeah.
got knocked out. That's why he got knocked out in one round. You know, he disrespected him, and he gave. I'll be honest with you. I think Zepeda might have beat him anyway, but I
Yeah.
think he gave Zepeda more incentive to say, "I'm gonna fuck this dude up," right?
Beat the fuck out of him. Yeah, great
I'm gonna
point
beat the fuck
recognised.
out of him. Yeah.
He could have slept on him otherwise. If he didn't act like that, Cepeda might have slept on him. You know, thinking, oh, this guy's just a young prospect, not ready for me, and might not have took it serious. But the way he acted made him bring the beast out of him. I think you're right.
And I don't know if it's true. If they really jumped his father or his brother, excuse me, I think those, something got to be like. I'm sure if that really happened, Bob Arum must have found out about that shit, right? Like, I wonder what he's thinking. You know, you can't have one of your fighters feel unsafe. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, you can't. Like the old school way would be like, yo, anything happens to you, that's on me. So that means if they do that to you, they got to do it to me. Then that was the old school way. That's how we did it. You know, anybody that's doing business from out of town, or they come here to visit, and they come in here on something that I asked them to come to, and you do something to them, yeah, then you got a problem. You also got a problem with me now.
Yeah, that's bad though. If they jumped his father, that's fucking terrible.
That's already not gangster, man. What kind of gangster jumps another man's father after getting beat, man?
I think it was his brother. I think it might have been his bro. His older. Which it's still the same shit. Yeah.
That's like, what kind of gangster? That's like not gangster, man. Come on, like
Instagram gangsters, man.
That's all that is. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I've been watching like YouTube videos of like people explaining these like Instagram rapper deaths.
Yes.
Like what I've been watching recently. I don't know how it got onto my feed, but I watched it. That's like, who are these guys, man? These guys aren't even rappers. Like, they're Instagram famous. And that's
Did you guys hear about that? Remember the movie Paid in Full, Rico?
Oh yeah,
you know that guy, Alpo, the guy that they killed him.
Yeah, Alpo got shot. Like he got shot like 5 or 6 times.
Something
he was
like
in a big ass fucking truck too. Like they shot him till he couldn't. Like he wasn't moving anymore.
Yep.
He was a snitch though, right?
He was a snitch. He was a killer. He was everything that about that time. Think about it. The guy did 25 years, and still alive, and basically he took himself out of witness protection by going back and forth to Harlem.
Yeah.
They finally killed him. Yeah.
Soon as he got back, like he was right back there. So I think they shot him like right through the passenger window. I saw like
Yeah.
6 or 7 bullets through the passenger window.
Yeah, they went after him. They just made sure they because they said that somebody was in the car with him.
Yeah, that's bad. He was a kind of a legend, like not gonna lie. Even if he was like kind of a snitch, but whatever, you know.
He's a disgrace, though. So good riddance to him.
Yeah,
exactly what he deserves.
He only said one thing that I do agree with him on, but at the same time, it's like, well, you just got what you asked for. He said one time, anybody in my position would never even try to do what I did, which is go back to the scene of the crime, right? Because he burned people from Harlem. Basically, he got killed in his hometown. That's where he got killed. You know, he was from Harlem.
Harlem's kind of changed, like I think since the last time he was there too. So it's kind of.
Dude, it probably was a new problem. Who knows what happened with that dude?
Recognize the guy that worked for him from what was the lad from DC with the dreadlocks? What's his name again?
Wayne Perry.
So he's doing life though. Like he didn't snitch, did he?
No.
So,
first of all, he couldn't. The feds wanted him. Yeah. He couldn't.
Either way though, he stood. But he stood solid. I'm not condoning, I'm not trying to condone that lifestyle, but at least he stood. He's doing his life. He's taking his medicine.
Yeah. No, I think he ended up admitting to certain things, but it's because they had him boxed in, basically. Yeah. So it was just like, yeah, whatever, man. Fuck it. They wanted Alpo, but they wanted Wayne Perry because he was the one that gave Alpo the green light to come to DC, right? So you can't just go to DC. Just like that, if you're from out of town, Yeah. So he was this kid from Harlem who was bringing a lot of, connections with drugs. So, but how do you stop him from getting shot at or trying to be kidnapped and robbed and killed? You hire a guy like Wayne Perry.
One of the best street movies of all time, though. Paid in Full.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Cameron nailed that part as well. Cameron was like,
yeah.
When I first saw that movie, I was like, oh, is he going to be any good in this? Like, is he going to be able to act? But he nailed that role, like that. Just for a rapper who's not even an actor.
Yeah, Cameron played that role beautifully. I agree with that. He did. Yeah. Which makes you wonder, right? Is he a scumbag like that anyway?
Yeah.
Because he played it off well, man. It's like, damn. Look, I didn't know who Alpo was until he went to jail, like anybody else in New York, right? Like we heard about big timers from Harlem or the Bronx and some parts of Queens and Brooklyn. But like I never knew who he was until like people were talking about all these homicides that were happening. And yo, what about them dudes from Harlem? What about that kid, that black Puerto Rican kid that was like killing everybody? Yo, but he's a snitch. And some people were like, no. That's how I heard about him, like just little talk like that. And then obviously the movie. Then when the movie came out, and you know what's crazy? Dude, this is fucking insane. There's a picture of him at a bike at like this little bike show in Harlem. I swear to God, I was there because I used to ride bikes. I was like, man, I wonder if I was there. When that picture was being taken. Yeah, like everybody on the streets, like kind of gather around, and then everybody's just riding their bike, doing wheelies and stunts or whatever. I'm like, man, I wonder if I was there because I've always been good at shit like that. So, and I've been to Harlem for the little bike show, but again, I was just like a teenager. I wasn't paying attention to people's names or whatever.
Did you just ride those sports bikes, like those little? Yeah.
Oh yeah. The sports bike. I used to be into dirt bikes, and like
Never had a Harley?
No, never Harley, man. I tried to ride one once. I rode it, but I kind of didn't. It's weird. I didn't feel comfortable like I
Probably
do
used to
with
the other bikes than sports bikes.
yeah, like a fucking Ninja or CBR or something
It's
like
still
that.
like a thing. It's still like a thing in Harlem. Like if you go to Harlem in the summertime, you'll still see
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
bikes
yeah. That's what we used to
everywhere,
do.
wheelies everywhere. It's like a particularly Harlem thing.
Love
Yeah.
the CBRs, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love the CBRs, man. Those dudes in Harlem love the way because I learned how to ride bikes in Florida, right? Because we got bigger streets and stuff like that. So when they saw me doing what I could do, they're like, "Yo, who the fuck is that kid?" You know, like that
Harlem,
kid is
Harlem
nasty.
dudes,
You know?
Harlem dudes are
Oh
always
yeah, but
like,
Harlem dudes knew. Yeah, there was dudes there that. But I guess when I was doing my thing, and they're like, "Yo, that kid could ride, bro." Like that kid could get down for this, yo.
damn, recognize you go way back, man.
Oh yeah,
Early
yeah.
too.
That was in the. I was younger than them, you know. Like I'm 48. That
That's
guy's like
pretty
5.
much history now, no?
What?
Like all that time, and like because it was probably crazy back then. Now it's like a little bit different. Harlem's still Harlem in some
Yeah,
parts,
yeah.
but like,
Oh, look, I
So
haven't been there recently, but I remember going to Harlem, and it was nothing like, the '90s. What you would think of the '90s or the '80s. No, it was nothing like that.
So are you from New York as well, Viking? How old are
yeah,
you,
but
brother?
I came in like 15 years ago, so it's like I was mostly a fan of that era. Like I still
Yeah,
am.
Oh,
yeah.
so you came
I'm
in the
still like
early two.
heavy like fan of that era because like obviously Rich Porter and all those guys, like all the guys in Paid in Full, they kind of started like the whole rapper shit before rappers were around, right? Because they made so much
Exactly.
money. They had like $1 million in ones in garbage bags. So they were the first one to wear the chains.
Where are
All
you from originally, bro? Because you got like an interesting accent. Where are you from originally, lad? Are you
I'm
still
from
from?
South Asia, but I don't want to say where
Yeah,
exactly.
fair enough.
This is a
Fair enough.
public
Fair enough.
record thing. But
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
all
you
good.
you came from another country, then you came out here. That's dope,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. So I came directly to New
Yeah,
York.
yeah.
So I've been here for like almost 15, 16 years straight. So it's like I was always a
Oh,
fan.
wow, you.
And I
Yeah,
got friends from Harlem. So like I've
uh-huh.
been to Harlem. Like I got friends from everywhere in New York. So it's like I just know like Harlem dudes are like particularly different. But I was always a fan of like the Harlem
They're
history.
they are particularly different. Personally, I don't like them, but at the same time, I do. You get what I'm
That's how
saying?
I
Like,
feel. That's how I
yeah,
feel. So
yeah.
I don't like to hang out with them
I
all
don't
the
like
time
their
because they have like
accent,
this
the way they
very
talk.
like
Yo, what's up,
very
B? They always
loud
do that,
kind
right?
of
Yo,
like
what's up, B? What's up, B?
Hey, bro.
Fuck out of here. Don't say-
I know South Asians here, lad, that have got family in Canada. They make more money than anyone almost at the moment. Them South Asians in Canada, they fucking make big money, lad. Fucking on the streets. People don't even know about it. But
yeah.
yeah, I know because I know there's a lot of big South Asian community here. They've got family over in Canada.
Everybody's kind of different in New York. It's like Brooklyn. Brooklyn is kind of like more where I live most of my time, and I'm still in Brooklyn, so it's like Brooklyn's kind of like more low key, and everybody kind of minds their business, but everybody knows how to talk to everybody. Harlem is just a little bit like too loud. Bronx, like I don't really. Bronx is a little
Yeah,
bit different for me. Bronx is a little bit grimy, and like people always
yeah,
trying to do people dirty. Like like it's just like a very tough place to survive. I feel like.
yeah. It's always had that weird. Remember, the Bronx itself is a peninsula, right? So it's kind of like a strange setup. You have to go through the South Bronx, normally, unless
You
you're
know
gonna
what I
go.
mean? Like recognize when you land in the Bronx or like South Bronx, it's like the energy is so different. It's like
Different. It's
almost
grimy. Yeah, they mean mug you, right? Like if you're not
yeah,
from
yeah,
there,
yeah.
they're like always mean mugging you and shit.
Like in
That's where
Brooklyn,
J
like
Lo's
no
from
matter
too.
in Brooklyn, like no matter how hard you are, like no matter how gangster, like I met Jab Judah outside the ring. I mean, outside the boxing, club, and then even if he's with his boys, he'll always say hello. That's like the Brooklyn way, right? You could always say hello. Everybody's always smiling at you, and then like we have like nice manners. You know what I mean? Like everywhere else, it
Compared to
just seems
them, yeah. Compared to the South Bronx, yeah. I know what you mean. Like in Queens, I know
it's a
Queens
way
right
to
away.
present yourself, But like I feel like
When
everywhere
when I
else,
see when I see somebody from Queens, I know they're from Queens right away, just by the way they talk.
yeah.
I already know right away. Like that dude's from Queens, and I could tell what part too. If they're like, "Yo, what up, son? What up, son?" North, that's north. That's North Queens. That's Northern Queens.
That's why I kind of understand like Vargas too, like Josue Vargas, like like it's like they have to have like that like tough outlook and always be on that kind of shit. Like in Brooklyn, you don't have to be that way. You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of like played out, like to always be like that kind of aggressive. But I understand them. I don't like that energy, but like whatever, you know, that's who they are. That's like that all the time in Bronx. Like you end up in South Bronx, that's how they are all the time. Like that aggressive, mean mugging. Like you can break them and be like, oh yeah, what's up? They'll be cool after, but like on the outlook, they're always like that. You know, they always got that mean mug and stuff like that. Like
Well,
what's
they
that
always,
movie Juice?
they were always like in competition with each other too, right? Like the
Yeah,
whole Bronx, right? If you could be from Tremont or Mott Haven, all those dudes just didn't like each other and shit. So I guess that's the. I mean, it's like that everywhere, but with them, it was a little bit worse, man. Remember, all those gangs in the '70s really came from the South Bronx, right? Like the Nomads. What was the other one? Uh, Something with a skull. I forget their names, but those gangs were basically based on like what part of the South Bronx you were from. So those dudes always had a. I was watching this documentary. It's called 80 Blocks from Tiffany. It's about the South Bronx. That shit was. This is in the '70s. God damn, bro! Like
Oh, that's
watching.
one we were talking on Discord about. I sent it to you.
Exactly. Yeah. Yo, dude,
what's
man.
it called? What's it called? I'll watch it.
80 blocks from Tiffany's.
80 blocks from Tiffany, and you could see, bro. It started there. That's
It's in that Fort Apache. Is that what it's called? Recognized that Fort Apache
you have
area?
Fort Apache. You have Fort Apache, which is like I'll tell you what part of the Bronx that is. Fuck. It's in the South Bronx, but it's a specific part. I think it might be I think it might be Hunts Point, like that area. Which was probably the whole South Bronx was bad, especially the Southeast, right? But like there was always one that was like worse than than all of them. Like in Brooklyn, in Northeast Brooklyn, it's like East New York and Brownsville are always battling for who's the worst. Basically, yeah. It's always between them two, right? And then it might be Bed-Stuy, Crown Heights, East Flatbush, you know, places like that. But really, the ones that were always on top was like East New York and Brownsville, because they used to have way too much crime for that little area. Just that little area right there, bro, it was way too much, bro. Like it was.
It's like I'll go anywhere in Bed-Stuy because it's like even if it's a dangerous place, like I can still talk to people. You know what I mean? Like no matter how, you're not gonna get involved unless you're like whatever. You know what I mean? Like people are still nice and people are like no matter how hard people are. But like in East New York, come on, man. Like,
that's a killer's mentality.
Yeah,
They're
like
killers.
last month they found this dude stuffed in a mattress on the side of the road.
I heard about
Come
that
on,
too.
that's excessive, bro. Like that's
dude. Listen, you know what's crazy? My pops told me, because that's where he grew up at. Right? He told me some stories, bro. He told me some stories and like how it's, you know, my father grew up there in the '60s and the '70s, right?
Yeah.
And so he was like telling me, like, look, I just asked for you not to hang out over there and tell people that you're my son. Don't do that shit. He told me straight out. Don't go over there telling people you're my son and that you hang. He goes, those dudes are killers. They all killers.
Yeah. That's like just the energy is like so dark. Like every time you're in East New York, it's just like, bro, it's just dangerous. It's like it's not and I think like.
But every city has that, you know. Like I've heard
2 years ago, they fucking stopped the Uber driver in the middle of the night and they fucking stabbed him like I think multiple times and they threw his body in the trash can and just to like rob him of whatever he had and he didn't even have that much money. It's like
back then people just kidnap you, put you in those abandoned buildings and keep your dead body there. That's what
they just do that shit just to do it. It's like, no man, that's too much. It's like if you're robbing and like whatever and something happens or like if something shootout happens and you duck, that's different. Like, okay, that's Brooklyn or that's New York. But like you just like fucking kidnap a fucking cab driver and fucking shoved his body in the that's too much, man. That's too much.
Remember Mike Tyson was talking about, he's like, yeah, man, I've seen some evil shit. Because he grew up in Brownsville, which is right next to East New York and Brownsville is basically the same thing. They're both in the northeast of Brooklyn, right? So it's like the same they share like a border basically, right? Like a certain street you go down and you're basically in Brownsville, You go a couple of blocks back, you're in East New York. So it's the same thing. And Mike Tyson was talking about it. He's like, yeah, I just want to leave that evil place. It's funny because he said it the same way, the way my pop said it too. He's like, yeah, man, it's just bad memories. I'm done with that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess that's like that everywhere. Like,
yeah, man. Like Chicago, you got the south side of Chicago. There's certain parts that are worse than others. They'll tell you, man. They're like, I hate that place. It's evil. You know, like it's an evil fucking place. You know, it's always going to be something worse than the other. Even like I was watching some videos of the ghettos in London. I wouldn't want to be over there, bro. Those dudes look like they fucking, they'll kill you too over there. They'll kill you and leave your body fucking somewhere.
Yeah, bro. In the UK, it's different. Like they got fucking machetes and like knife. Oh no.
Yeah, but they still got guns as well. The big gangsters there got guns as well. Like,
right. I'd rather get killed by the big gangster who's gonna shoot me than a fucking like a thug on the street that's gonna stab me.
Look, sorry about that. The Albanian and Turkish lads there, they got bazookas, machine guns, they got everything. They're making millions over there, so they're armed to the teeth.
God damn.
Hey guys, I'll be right back, man. Hold it down.
Good, man.
Yeah. Outlaw boxing, like where you from, brother?
Sydney.
Oh,
Australia.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Sunny all the time over there, right?
Hey?
It's sunny all the time over there, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It's a chill life. It's a chill life, right? The Australian life, from what it looks like, I mean, from whatever we see, it's like pretty chill life, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you want it to be, yeah. Of course there's,
Yeah, man. It's like you feel like, like, I don't know, violence is different everywhere. Like there's always like gonna be violence here and there, but it's like if people are fighting, that's totally fine. Like, like dudes get rowdy and then people fight, it's totally different. But it's like if people are like just downright evil, it's just like it's different, it just changes everything. And it's like nobody wants to see shit like that. But I don't know.
It's just like this city here is just like any road, There's bad parts, bad, dangerous people, But if you keep yourself and smart, you should be all right,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What was that you were recording earlier?
Hey?
It's like spring or summertime for you guys over there, right?
Yep. Summer next month.
Right. So what were you recording? Like the beach was empty or whatever it was. Is it supposed to be not empty or what?
Oh, that beach? Yeah, well, yeah, that's a pretty quiet beach. Plus, it's a Tuesday day. But the reason why that was empty, there's a big race on today. It's like what's the big race in America? Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, the horse. Yeah,
horse race. It's like our Kentucky Derby today. So everyone was in the bar when I was at the beach.
I really want to visit fucking Australia, man. It just seems like such a cool place. Like their video, you know that cab driver that does the fucking Uber videos on Australia. I don't know.
Never seen him.
It's like a cab driver. He just does like videos of like he just puts he's an Uber driver and he just puts a video camera in there and then he has passengers and all the fucking girls seem hella cool, man. They're fucking offering him coke and like drugs and all this kind of shit. Like they're just hella chill. Like
yeah, people like to party there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I'll have to check it out. I'm not sure what city he was in or whatever. Yeah,
it's like. Is it like that's the kind of place I would want to be, even, bro? Like, I mean, I wish like that's the kind of like vibe, like where I'm living right now. That's the kind of vibe we have. But like in Brooklyn, like there's like different parts, like certain parts you end up in that you don't want to. But yeah, for the most part, that's the kind of energy you want. It's like just dude, like we're getting drunk, like spend a little bit of money, like have fun, party, get shit faced, and if something breaks out, then it breaks out. But like like we keep it to fists. And that's it. You know what I mean? It's like that's how it should be, man. Like it's.
But there's a huge. I mentioned to you before when you said that there's a huge South Asian community here. That's why, like where I live, the next like a few minutes from me, the next area was all Bangladesh and Sikh. Like that was the whole area. So I've grown up with a lot of people from that, from that background, that part of the world.
Yeah, I don't know. Brown guys have like a different assessment of like kind of like. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit like more assimilated, so I don't really like have friends that are from like the community like that. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, I
like,
get you. Yeah.
because I've been here like too long, so it's like I don't really know like how like other people like from the Asian community are like assimilating, but because like most of my friends are from here because I've been here since I was like almost 19 years old, so it's like all through my
Yeah, you spent your
20s.
whole adult life there. Yeah.
Like at least like my whole 20s, I just kind of spent like with like my friends from New York, so it's like I don't know, but like it's like I'm pretty much from here, you know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, I get you.
it's like I don't really, but yeah, I mean I don't know.
But all I knew, bro, like that's why I mentioned they all had family in Canada. I think there's a huge community in Canada. They all had like cousins and stuff in Vancouver. All the Sikhs I grew up with and stuff. Yeah.
But I like them like a lot of like cool people. You know who I met today too. Aziz Ansari, the comedian.
Oh
He
yeah.
got canceled. man.
I know him.
Yeah. I saw him today. I was like, we were just like passing by. He carries a fucking flip phone. It was hella funny. He's like,
It's crazy. Maybe it's a satellite phone.
so I don't know. Like, I guess he's trying to be on some like Zen shit. So I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he had a fucking flip phone. Like, and then like we're both going to the same restaurant, so that's how I met him. And he was showing his vaccine card, and he was showing the fucking hostess the vaccine in like fucking 3 megapixels on like his fucking flip phone. I was like, that was like the funniest shit I've ever seen. I was like, this dude makes fucking millions of dollars. He probably has $30 million, but I don't know what kind of shit, like celebrity rich people shit he's on. But like he fucking legit pulled out a fucking picture in like a fucking 3 megapixel phone and showed his fucking vaccine ID in like fucking, I don't know, probably 2 megapixels. And
That's a good
everybody
idea,
was
man.
Yeah, you see all kinds of people here. Like it's like,
No, 'cause let's say if he didn't actually get his passport, right, or whatever it is, all you have to do is just take a picture of it and just very blurry camera phone.
yeah,
Like, how are you supposed to dispute that, right?
that's true. But like, what are you gonna discriminate because I don't have like enough megapixels?
No, I
Yeah.
actually carry a flip phone too. So
You do?
as my personal, yeah.
Like you don't have
Yeah,
like the
flip phone.
smartphone shit?
I do, but that's for I don't use that for personal stuff.
Oh
That's the
shit,
best
that's
way
the
to
kind of
be,
shit that-
man.
That's the kind of shit that I'm trying to be on, bro. Like I was talking to one of my friends, and then she was telling me like, oh, we got to detox. You know what I mean? Like she's kind of like I work with her and stuff like that. She was trying to tell me about like all this detoxification from like the internet, and then I was like kind of feeling. I was like, maybe I'll try it next month. Get like a fucking Cricket, like or like whatever kind of Boost Mobile or whatever the fucking thing. Leave my smartphone at home, and then check my email at home, and then in the daytime just like carry a flip phone. Is that how you do it, Fight Scout? Or
Yeah, exactly. So I only use my flip phone or my smartphone for like GPS, right? And that's about it. So like if I go hunting or something, or if I go into the woods or whatever it is, right? Like I'll carry my phone just in case. Even if the signal, you might not even get signal, right? So you got to have some kind of like semblance of survival skills.
yeah,
But you just carry it just in case. That's about it.
and then people like your friends just like text you and call you and shit, or
Yep.
that's
I don't
kind of
do any of that social media stuff.
that's kind of wavy, man.
It depends, right? Because like I don't know, man. I'm a busy dude. It seems like I don't do a lot of social media. Yeah, so
I might try that out, see how it works. Cause I'll be on the subway and stuff like that, like always on my phone and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I'll be looking at the hours that I spend on the phone. And I'm like, God damn, are you serious? Like I spend that much hours on a fucking phone. You know what I mean? And I don't. Yeah,
Damn,
but
I didn't know you could check. I wouldn't even want to check. I wouldn't even want to know how much I waste on the phone. That's be like, oh fuck, that's a reality check.
no, because when I was a kid, they would always say, "Oh, you used to play like so much video games, right?" Is what they used to say to me. But like I only played like 1 hour every few days or whatever. But that was even
nothing.
back then. That was like too much.
Yeah, that's nothing now, bro. It's
Yeah,
barely not
yeah.
even.
So it's just like, oh, I gotta put it down, right, and go do something or whatever it is.
Yeah, People with
Oh
their
yeah,
life
I
on there
can't
now,
even
bro.
like look at the smartphone or do any of that. I have a tablet, but that's only for like when you're laying in bed and you're
God
watching
damn,
TV or
really?
something. Yeah, I don't really use any of that stuff.
You must be hella present, bro. You're like a fucking cat. You know everything that's going on around you. I swear to you, sometimes I don't even know what the fuck is going on in my kitchen because I'll be on my phone, because like I'm like looking at work stuff and all this
Damn.
stuff. Every time I'm thinking about something, like what I fucking don't like? It's like I'll be talking about like, okay, I might get like a new Tempur-Pedic mattress or like a fucking Casper mattress, and then that shit will be all over my phone, bro. Like I'll be like watching YouTube, and then there'll be a fucking ad for fucking Casper mattress, and I don't like that shit. I don't like the fucking fact that they fucking fill my life with every fucking thing I talk about. You know what I mean? Like all the ads. In America is
Man,
different.
so someone was coming to poison you. You wouldn't even be aware. You've been looking in the phone.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's
Distracted.
That can't be healthy. Like that can't be healthy at all.
Too much spying, man.
That's how they got everybody to get brainwashed, man. Everybody was on
Exactly.
their phone.
They look at their phone all day and get told what to think, what to believe, what to act like. Exactly.
It's like when I hear people who assimilate to that stuff they see on the phone.
Yep.
Like because I don't carry one, I'm just totally oblivious to it, right? I'm like, what the hell is everyone talking about?
Yeah, and
I'm still living in the real world. They're all living in the phone world. Yeah.
That's the kind of wave I want to be on, bro. Because like sometimes, okay, let's say I watch you know what I mean. Like sometimes they'll send me like I'll be on a YouTube, right, and then I'll watch like let's say, I don't know, like a guy getting like accidentally get hit by a motorcycle, and next thing you know, I got 3 videos on my fucking feed of a guy getting hit by a motorcycle. I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to watch, motherfucker.
Exactly, bro.
It's like, why are you turning into this guy? And now I gotta watch it, like, cause I'm bored and I got nothing else to do. And now my whole feed is full of that shit, and that's the shit that I don't like. I'm like, dude, you're turning me into a different person. Like, that's not the kind of news I'm trying to watch, or like that's not the kind of.
Think about like on your phone, right? Like all the things that you back in the days would have never seen because it wasn't available. You didn't even know about, right? So I can see any murder that was recorded on camera, any hit and run recorded on camera, any accident, freakish accident. If it's on camera, I could see it.
But recognize that's a great point, bro. Because I remember when the video that it was a video of like this Russian soldier getting his head chopped off by Chechens. That was when that came out. That was like, oh my God, I can't believe this video, you know?
Yeah.
But now with all these cartel videos, that video looks tame now. Like people are just so immune to it because they've seen so much, you know? But that video doesn't even look.
Yeah, because back in the day, like when you saw a gory video, like like that, all of your friends knew about that particular video. But now with YouTube and all that shit, you watch one video, they'll send you another video just like that. Next thing you know, a week later, you're the guy that watches shit like that video all the fucking time. And I'm like, dude, the fuck is going on? Like, that's the kind of shit that I'm trying to be on. Like, the fuck are you sending me this every fucking day for?
Yeah, that's why when Del Boy does them videos, recognize, I'm like, oh, I've already watched that one. I've already seen this. And I've already watched the one he does. I'm like, oh, fuck, man, I've seen all these videos.
and you could see with Del Boy's Disturbed Reality is the name of the
channel, yeah.
Dude, he has so many fucking subs.
People love that shit. They love it.
Because they're so desensitized to like
do it.
You know, and I'm not knocking Del Boy shit. Do it. You know,
no, it's great. It's fire.
There's an audience for it, but it goes. What I'm saying is, it goes to show you that when it comes to this type of stuff, people are getting hypnotized. So murder, which normally would be something, you know, like something very traumatizing if you did see it. Now, when you see it, it's like, oh, I've seen like 20 videos like that just in this week alone. You know,
the only one that did fucking mess me a little bit, where I was like, oh fuck, is that? Remember the one where they chop the lad's hands off and his face is skinned, and he runs up and he jumps up, brah, and he goes to cover his face and his fucking hands aren't there.
Oh man,
his whole face is just skin, brah.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
Outlaw, your algorithm is all the way fucked up, bro. You gotta fucking do. You gotta go YouTube on every video and be like, not interested, not interested. That shit is fucked up.
No, but
yeah.
you know something? This started like in right around the internet when when the internet started to be available more often, like Wi-Fi and all that shit. I remember, man. Look, I just like kind of watched it, not thinking anything. I wasn't thinking anything, and I remember they were like, one of my friends were like, "Yo, you want to see a dude get his head cut off?" This was like in Afghanistan or some shit like that, or maybe Iraq.
Yeah.
And it was like an American dude, bro. I couldn't watch that whole thing. The way that dude was screaming, I couldn't watch that shit, bro.
Well, that's where the Mexicans got it from. That's what they started. They started just taking it to another level, though. But yeah, they got it from watching their videos.
Yeah.
And they just put their own fucking spin on it.
Yeah, me and my friends, we always joke about like Mexicans and Arab guys should go at it and be like, it should be a title fight for who's the hardest motherfucker on the planet Earth. Cartel versus the fucking Arabs.
Well, yeah, but the reason why the cartel to me is more violent because the Arabs are doing that for their religion for the most part, something that they believe in. These lads are just doing this for money. The Mexicans are just beer guys for profit, which is that's fucking really evil, Not that I'm saying that either are not violent,
I gotta get on Fight Scout fucking time, man. Like, get a fucking flip phone, get away from all this fucking shit. Because that shit affects you, bro. Like, sometimes you ever, like, realize, like, how when you, like, have a day off, right? Let's say you have fucking 4 hours, you watch some fucking stupid-ass videos, and you go outside, you don't want to talk to anybody because you fucking feel like you're wearing a fucking... like, you feel like you're under an umbrella. Like, you don't even want to socialize because you're just so drained from watching all kinds of stupid shit.
Yeah, like I got the next 2 weeks off. Like I think I might just disappear from the internet.
Or come on the streams and just talk with us.
Yeah,
as much as I like Fight Scout and talking to him, I don't blame him, bro.
Yeah, nah, definitely not. Bro, if we never see you again, I'd understand. Not that I'm saying we like to talk to you, but yeah, if some guy on here we never see him again, I fully understand. Getting away from the internet.
Doing the social media things, it's good in certain ways because you get to talk to people across this country, across the world. Like, I would have never thought about speaking to somebody on a fucking device from a different, like, even where Fight Scout's from. He's from the Midwest. Just having a conversation with a dude from the Midwest. What's up? What's going on? He tells me what's going on over there. I tell him what's going on over here. And it's like, it's basically, it's nothing. It's just a device, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, and I would have never thought about that, back in the 90s, even the early 2000s.
They used to have like pen pals, and that was it.
Yeah,
just fucking random people and just.
The only thing, I wish we all knew each other when we were a bit younger, when we were full wild. We would have fucking done it, It would have been crazy.
I have to be honest with you. If I was younger at this time, with the mentality that I had back then, it probably wouldn't have ended up good for me. Like I would have probably ended up recording something that I shouldn't have. I'm being honest with you, man. I'm really, really honest. Like, I'm thinking like when I was a younger man, and I was all full of I gotta prove myself and fucking machismo and all that shit. I think I would have fucked up somewhere down the line.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like everybody just like kind of. I feel like like the fucking society and the neighborhoods we live in, it's just like a big fucking social media. It just kind of enforces a certain kind of personality on us, because like really everybody's just trying to chill. Like every time I talk to the people on the internet, like whether we're talking boxing, whether you like this guy or you hate the guy that I fucking like, it's like everybody just trying to chill, like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But like all this extra shit that fucking internet and everything, like the neighborhood, like kind of forces on us, it's kind of weird, man. It's like sometimes I'm just like, when I talk to people in real life, it's like it's not like that serious. You know what I mean? Like if I'm at a guy with a bar, like, and then I don't know him, whatever. Like I'm just there. Like if I say hello, you know what I mean? It's the same. Like we're cool. Like I don't understand. Like, but then like if I go into your YouTube or like if I ask you about your political, like you know what I mean? It's like a probably different thing. So it's like I don't know. It's like now, like everybody's kind of shaped by kind of like their feed and whatever they follow, and you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just kind of weird, man. It's like
I
weird.
think I think they did this obviously like they wanted to make money and expand technology, but also it was like, you know, give people something as they were advancing, like give people something to get distracted about and also be brainwashed about,
Of
right?
course. Yeah.
And yeah, so it like everything as technology is getting better, they're coming up with ideas. They're like, what if we make
Recognize
a
it's like a better version of like, because sports really is just used to distract the dummies from the real problems. And this internet and entertainment is just like a better version of that to keep them brainwashed 24/7, you know?
Absolutely.
And even influencing what they think even more, going even deeper with it, not just distracting them, making them think what we want them to think, what they should think, what they need to think, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like why I like kind of like talking on here and stuff like that. It's like, dude, like you go to like certain like forums and like certain boxing places, and it's like, dude, the minute you say like a certain kind of like word, like let's say, oh, you know, like you're a social justice warrior, or like, you know, like, bro, when I'm making like certain kind of jokes, that's my personality. You know what I mean? Like when I'm making certain kind of jokes, it's like I don't care about what kind of forum we are on. Like it's like as long as I'm not saying like something like crazy or vulgar.
Yeah, they're
That's
trying to
just like
tell
my
you how to think
personality.
and
It's not
how to
because
act and how to talk, right?
yeah, like that's just like my personality. I'm just like joking about this shit. Like even with my friends, I always like joke about shit like that. It's like I'm not trying to offend you, or like I'm not like you don't have to put me in a box where like this guy's problem. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm just joking.
Exactly.
Like,
Look,
it's not even that serious with me. Like that's like how I am in real life. Like the fuck is you getting all fucking like antsy for? You know what I mean? But then like there are dudes like that are weirdos that just like I guess in real life they can't handle another guy talking to them like or like joking with them, and they don't have that kind of personality where they can like talk to people in open. So they're just like hiding behind like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird, like bro, like why you know what I mean? It's like now you can't say this, you can't say that. Like bro, we grew up in an open world. Like we grew up
They get off on that. They get off on that because in real life they don't really have any social skills. Me and Fight Scott were talking about a certain person, how they can't even have a conversation with that person. So they basically just live their life on the internet. It's like, yeah, no, you're 100% right. That person's not the only one. I know plenty of people like that, even in my personal surrounding, you know, people that I may care about, but I'm not really around them because they can't really have a conversation. Everything is diluted, and it's like, oh, you have a difference of opinion, I can't have a conversation. That's why I respect Rare Breed. Rare Breed comes on to my I don't agree with a lot of things Rare Breed believes in, but the one thing I do believe I have something in common with him on is that he's willing to have a conversation with people that disagree with him. That's great. You get what I'm saying? Like that is actually a good sign on him. If I had to explain one thing that was good about him, I'd be like, yo, at least he's willing to have the conversation. And
That is all you
sometimes
can ask of someone, really, you know, on here, on these type of platforms. Yeah, as long as he's willing to debate and talk and
exactly.
Dude, like I like recognize we're from New York, so it's like if I go in a bar, like I can't like I'm 90% of the time when I go to a bar, like even down in the neighborhood, I'm not gonna see somebody from my own neighborhood. It's probably gonna be a tourist. It's probably gonna be somebody from some other places. It's probably gonna be somebody. You know what I mean? Like we can talk to anybody. So it's like I don't care what your political affiliation or like what kind of group you're subscribed to do. Like we're just I'm just saying hello. Like what the fuck is the deal? You know what I mean? It's like we could talk.
We're just human beings at the end of the day, man. We're not.
Yeah, it's like
we might have different beliefs and morals.
Panties in a bunch for like it's like I don't care like what kind of word like whatever like if I'm saying something wrong, you tell me something back. Like I can have a beer with anybody. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's like no need to be aggressive or no need to be dismissive about this kind of stuff.
That's what they want to stop. That's what they want to stop, right? So all this, you know, you don't agree with me, these words, you can't use them. It's like, okay, look, even if I don't use them for the sake of not offending you, then I'm just not going to talk to you. And that's going to be one less person you might have learned something from. You just basically pushed away, and vice versa. Like sometimes I'm not going to try to. I won't do the same thing to you. I won't push you away if there's certain things that I don't like what you say. I'm not going to just be emotional about it and just fucking snap at you and be like, oh, you're out of here. Yeah. Because I can't. No, I want to learn. I want you to say what you got to say, and maybe I might agree with you on certain things. But that if this whole thing that we can't have a conversation because of a political ideology, or maybe you're the one with the political ideology, I don't have one. I'm just looking at it from a normal man's point of view. I mean, think about who benefits from that, right? So if we can't talk to each other because we automatically just see each other as enemies, how do we find out anything? How do you know you're right or I'm wrong, or the other way around?
Yeah, that's exactly true.
And so all we do is just bump into each other. You just keep bumping into each other to the point where you're not going to bump into me, man. I'm just going to get the fuck out of the way and let you keep fucking knocking each other over.
Sheeple. Sentiment is sheeps, man.
Yeah, it's not that serious, man. It's not that serious. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow we got to go to work. At the end of the work, like whatever, like we're all going where we're going. So it's like all that shit doesn't really matter, does it? Like I don't care what kind of fucking channels you're following on your YouTube. Like what the fuck is the deal? I said hello, you say hello, and like we and then if you don't like me or whatever, like we keep it pushing. But like just because like somebody says something or like whatever, like people filter out people because of things that they say, and like all these fucking Twitch streamers and I don't know, like these anime boys. I just don't understand. Like, are you like what? Like, can we talk on like a personal level? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's like
look, I went to my daughter's graduation, right? And good school, good everything. And I remember, so it was kind of awkward because of the people that were there to support my daughter's graduation. But I'm noticing, I'm like, all these kids are on their phone, all of them. They're talking to each other, but they're looking at their phones and they're like smiling, taking pictures, which is nothing wrong, man. Look, let them be. But the one thing that I noticed, everyone was on their phone, like not making eye contact with each other, not talking and whatever. It's just like,
yeah, bro, you go to a bar or a nightclub, you see that. People just on their phone even there. It's fucking insane.
Yes, they're on their fucking phone. It's like, of course you're not meeting no girls, bro, because you're on the fucking phone searching a girl to meet online. Like, you might as well just stay home. You should be out there, at least because I guess I didn't have, that wasn't an option for me when I was growing up. I enjoyed that whole, going out, trying to dress your best and all that shit, and looking the flyest that you think you can look, and maybe you get a home run or a single or you strike out, whatever. But it built character, right? It made you like, okay, I didn't get nothing today, or I didn't have a good time. Next time, I know what to do a little bit better.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, but now it's just everybody's on their phone. They're like, oh, that girl seems like she's too much to talk to. Let me go.
I'm gonna look at this one on here.
It's like the whole Discord thing, right? Where it's like you have a conversation about it. Like you just get whatever you can, right? For the day or whatever it is. But like some of these kids on there, they're like, oh, you're not getting nothing. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. Like, man, you're just on your phone. You're just talking to yourself. Like, you've gotten too used to just talking to yourself.
Wasting their years when they should be having fun. Yeah.
It's like you're not going to pick up 10s every single time,
Yeah.
Yeah, even the girl like on the internet, she's not a 10. She's just fucking making up that picture that you're looking at.
But that's how brainwashed they are with these phones. Like got a friend when we go to we go watch the boxing or whatever at a bar. We go out and watch the fights. He'll watch the fights on his phone instead of the fucking big screen, or he's so addicted to his fucking phone.
That's why
He's
sometimes
sitting
I
there
debate people about boxing and they're like scoring a fight. I'm like, how did you watch the fight?
I watched it on my phone, bro.
I was on my phone, bro. Did you watch your phone the whole fight, or no? Well, how would you know my opinion of the fight was wrong?
An entire generation of fucking kids, all their memories are gonna be like just them looking down at their phone.
All their memories are someone else's memories, right?
Yeah. What did you do on 4th of July? I looked down at my phone. What did you do on your birthday? I was looking at what kind of pictures I could post. Like, you know what I mean? Like every fucking
That's a great point. Yeah, what did you do on this day? I watched someone else do something on that day. That's what they did, watching other people.
It's fucking fucked up. But I wonder if there's gonna be like a kind of like a revolution where they're like people are like anti-phones and like we're done with this kind of shit. But
it might come to that, yeah. It might come to that.
I hope so, but yeah.
But right now it doesn't look that way. But it might be. Look, I like the whole Fight Scout thing. I mean, honestly, that's probably the best way to do it. So, let's say if you don't have your phone, let's say you go to a fucking restaurant, they're like, oh, we need your, that passport thing, and you're like, well, what are you talking about? And you're like, yeah, like, you don't know, like, no. And you show them your flip phone. You're like, I don't watch TV. I didn't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. And they might be okay. All right, well, you can come in anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what they always do, man. Okay.
Dude, I was reading this report in New York, right, where they have all these mandates. So the report came out that over 50% of restaurants are not asking for that shit. Remember when I was telling you? Well, I'm gonna talk to you guys offline about this because I'm about to end this stream, but I want you guys to stay on the line, stay on this.
I'm not going. It's early for me, bro. The sun's still out, so I'm going nowhere.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, shout out to everybody.
I should be out.
All right, recognize. I'm gonna go grab a beer before I get a nightcap, and then I'll be back on this thing. Wait, where do I find this? I guess I'll just keep it live here.
I'm just put you back.
No, you just stay like here, bro. You stay online. You just stay here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute it, and then I'm gonna go and then come back.
Yeah, do that, man. No problem. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Peace, chat. Peace out.
Peace.